Except for Milagros,
I
who gets
feel
it
like
well
we need
done
a
for
flight.
texture issues.
We
I'd
need
say
to
rare.
know.
I'd say rare.
Wait,
We can
we
figure out
need to
how to
know.
do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to ask you all a question. We need an answer to this. When you're serving your possible father-in-law for dinner, is it red wine or white?
Red wine.
I'm
don't
gonna
like red
argue
wine, though.
white because I feel like white meat.
Ah.
How
I feel like
suspicious of a
I feel like there
person
would be
is
a
he?
depth of flavor there that red wine would complement better.
Okay, but wait,
That's
what
fair.
are pigs? Are pigs white
How-
meat or dark meat?
They're white.
are
They're
white meat.
technically red, actually.
They're technically
technically
red,
red,
but
so
they're
we
treated.
better with
But
white.
for wine pairings, they're treated as white.
Mhm.
Are we
Yes.
talking
Mhm.
about
Mhm.
oink oink pigs, or
Yes.
are we talking about eggplant pigs?
Both?
The answer is yes.
Yeah. The white meat.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you
Welcome
for
to
that.
Dinner in the Game, where we
feel-
never found the rails. And this
I don't
is
think
what
it
you
exists.
get.
Wait, this is a train?
Yeah, this is pretty
We
much
are
a
the
train
epitome
to
of scroll
nowhere. That's what it is.
Oh, I've been saying it
Holy
trans
shit.
this whole time.
Oh, good
Trans is
lord.
better. Trans is
That
better.
explains some things.
Yeah.
That explains nothing. We're all like this all the time. Whew.
I
Ladies
can
and gentlemen.
occasionally be normal.
What?
I can occasionally be normal.
What's
What
normal?
is
That's
normal?
called
I don't want to be normal.
Not
That's called masking.
me when it is masking because it's when I'm at work.
It's when I'm at
Same.
work. Totally masking. So, hi everybody. Welcome back to Dinner in the Game. We thank you so much for joining us this evening. It is Wednesday, and Wednesday means it is time for our Kingdoms of Mist D&D 5e actual play. I'm hoping that this chaos that you guys came into means that we're actually going to get to play some D&D. Because you guys got it all out of your system, right?
Ha ha ha.
Sure. Let's go
Yes.
with
Yet
yes.
to be
If-
determined.
If you
Yet to be
really
determined.
want to believe that, I guess we can
Ray's gonna believe
allow
that for
this.
his own mental health today.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your memes be memes. Oh, this
Okay.
Julius.
So, for our audience who wants to participate in this, we have actually contracted the services of an editor for our clips. So, if you guys have a scene that you want to be clipped, go into our Discord, which you can find here. And there is a channel where I'm going to put out in the public Discord for the show, or go into the show channel and just put up the timestamp and the date for when you want a clip to be made. These will all be 1 minute clips. And we're doing like 3 per show. So we'll kind of have a little contest for it and see who gets the best, who gets to get nominated as choosing the clip of the show. How's that sound?
I like.
Everyone leans forward to start typing in our private chat. Did you see that? You see everyone lean forward?
There is good news in the
This was
private
important.
I didn't move.
News, everyone.
Emila's always typing.
Yes, I am, which is why my mic is always on.
Oh, God. So, everyone, guys, how are y'all doing this evening?
Good.
Here for shenanigans.
Just gonna
Shenanigans?
smile.
Just gonna smile. Well, I hope
Smile and
everyone's...
wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Mode.
Cute and cuddly, boys. Cute and cuddly.
No.
Nice.
Neither of the above. Neither of the above.
Dude, that's my
Oh.
whole character aesthetic. Cute and cuddly.
Cute and
Come on,
cu-
Sam,
and,
knives
and
out.
you forgot with the small dose of creepy.
No,
Cuddly and creepy.
No.
3 C's.
I am a mixture between a porcupine and a both soaked and pissed off drop bear.
What's
Drop
a
bears don't exist.
What's a drop bear?
Drop bears have smooth brains.
Have you seen?
What's a drop bear?
Have you
It's
seen
something-
what
it's
a wet
something-
koala looks like?
Yes.
Australia made it
Koala's
up
brain.
to scare tourists. It's a koala bear that drops down from the treetops and eats your brain.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
their brains are smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, koalas are dumb.
A pissed
And
off
now-
koala is a nasty and violent creature and was the inspiration for Ewoks.
Okay. I did not know that either.
Koalas are stupid.
I
Super
do know, however, that koalas are one of the are one of the most heavily infected races with chlamydia.
Also,
Yes.
yeah, they also just pee uncontrollably. Sometimes they just pee.
Probably because of the chlamydia.
I mean, they also
Yep.
literally just adapted to eat poisonous things, and then they like specific ones of the poisonous things. Like they'll pick a tree, and if they can't find another tree that's exactly the same, they'll just die because they don't.
Oh.
That's
They
how
know
picky
what they
are.
like, and they just
They
want
will-
that.
They
Can
will
you honestly
die for
blame
it.
them?
Because there's like I don't even want. I'm not even going to try to guess how many eucalyptus species there are,
A billion.
and they pick a specific one, and if they can't find any more, they just die.
Well, let's do this. Milagros, are you done shopping?
No.
No, they have shoes in my
Never.
size.
Hence why we all leaned forward to tell you.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, they have like the nice, cool goth shoes in my size.
Yes.
Oh
That's
my
a win. That's
God.
always a win.
Here for that.
Well, Milagros, between your shopping and the game, who are you going to be playing in the game?
I am going to be playing Utopia Okal, formerly, but still kind of Aster because all the other ones are dead. And she's
Nobody likes
going.
them anyway.
She for real. She's going to a very tense, very scary dinner with her arranged father-in-law, courtesy of her funkle, her father uncle that she didn't know was her uncle and not her father. And she's bringing her girlfriend,
To meet her fiance.
who just met her fiance, and it went horribly, absolutely horribly. She's great at being in a relationship. It's not like she's literally frozen up and hasn't said shit for like an hour. Yeah, she's screaming, crying, throwing up. It's gonna be fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We might get to see Utopia drunk. It depends on how this goes.
Let's go.
She might.
Oh no.
Are you
She might
immune to
cope a little
poison and
poorly.
disease?
She might cope a little poorly.
Are
Well-
you immune
yeah,
to
what
poison
level
and
do you
disease
have?
I
yet?
think she is. I
Yeah,
think she
she
is.
is.
I think she's at a level where she can be.
She's,
Mhm.
I think that's a
Good
level
luck
11. So,
Getting
yeah.
drunk.
Oh man. Fuck.
That's right. Alcohol
Guys,
counts
being
as
paladin.
poison.
It does
Yeah.
count as poison.
Okay.
Sphinx.
Lex will
Hello.
get drunk for you.
Wait, we have to cast protection from poison on Aeom next time they have.
So he
a
can't
meltdown.
get drunk.
Yeah. Oh, you're so right.
Everyone just repeatedly
Utopia's gonna
casts
do
it
that.
on him when he's
Utopia's gonna
conscious.
Do that. Yeah.
Can't stop me. I'm in fucking Canada.
We can stop Ao.
I mean,
Sphinx,
there's
how are you
there's
doing?
the French.
It's definitely been a continuation of the week that will not end.
Ouch.
But it's I enjoy spending the evenings with you all. They definitely replenish the spoons and turn the knives. They return most of the knives in my hands into at least sporks. So I'm here for that.
Gotcha. Wonderful. I'm glad we can help ease
Yeah.
anyone's day. And who are you going to be playing this evening?
I am playing beautiful Kalishtar Bard / Shadow Sorcerer Valestein Orkal, who is the adopted father to Utopia, accompanying her to this dinner, and very interested and intrigued to meet her fiance's father, and maybe put on the spook show for him, or at him.
At him?
Or with it?
We're going some direction with this.
It's going to be scary either way.
Either way. Thank you very much, Sphinx. Cassie,
I'm here.
how are you doing?
I made it through the little short week
wilderness?
it is today, and headed out to Wisconsin to forget that technology exists.
That is going to be wonderful. Are you going to a Ren Fair? Or are you going to a family reunion? Or what? I couldn't remember what it was.
Just my parents and my brothers and I, we do that every year. We just
Oh,
go
just
out
a
to
little
my
getaway?
parents' property
Yeah.
and do nothing in the middle of the Wisconsin woods for like 3 days. This is the last time we get to do it, sans children.
Oh, well, it makes it even more special, yes?
Yeah, and we're excited to have children next year.
Oh, the kids are going to get to go?
Well, so both my sister-in-laws are pregnant currently.
Ah.
So next year I will have nieces and or nephews, some kind of nibbling that will be there. This is the last year I don't.
Got it. The last year for grown-up shenanigans, which are absolutely harmless, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
And who are you playing tonight?
I am playing creepy, adorable Wednesday Addams, but not really, kind of Luna Lovegood and Wednesday Addams baby. Like, that's what we got. That is what happens when you put an elf druid underground. You end up with Callie.
Totally well-adjusted Callie. She's perfect.
Totally well adjusted. She made
100%.
plenty of friends
She did.
under a rock.
Yeah, she made them. Literally, she just kind of put them together, and they started walking around for no apparent reason.
Nobody asked questions.
Not anymore. Air.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
Oh, that's so hard.
Well, I'm glad to hear that there was. Well, I'm scared to ask, so I'm just going to move on. Air, who are you playing this evening?
I'm playing Aom, our resident suicidal maniac.
Suicidal maniac? I hope they're not suicidal. That'd be very sad.
There's always one.
What?
There's always
You haven't
one.
picked up on that yet?
So lovesick and
I just said
suicidal.
pure quiet.
Keep
Okay, well,
my
just-
eye on you, motherfucker.
Yeah, there's always one. Every table has to have one.
True, it's true.
I thought it was Drake, but I mean,
No, I
know.
I'm
Drake-
trying very hard.
No, Drake will live out of spite.
Yep.
Aeon,
I feel
Aeon
that
has
one.
been trying to punch their own ticket for like 10 sessions now, or more. Like,
More.
Oh, Jessica just called you actual Eeyore.
oh,
Eeyore was my favorite.
She probably speaks to
Jessica's
something in
favorite
us,
too.
But
Pretty sure Eeyore had clinical depression.
Yes, he was
No,
literally the
yeah,
physical
I love
embodiment of
that.
clinical depression.
Yes.
Isn't that a theory?
100%.
Yes,
That he actually
every
is?
single one of the characters in 100 Acre Woods are embodiments of different disorders.
Yeah.
Tigger with
Combined with her.
ADHD. Rabbit was OCD.
hmm
what's Piglet?
Piglet,
Anxiety.
anxiety,
Yes.
extreme anxiety.
Yeah.
Weird that I always identified with Piglet and Tigger.
Well, Lissa, who are you identifying with today?
Today, I am going to be identifying with our spy.
And she's so good at it. So good at it.
It's the best spy.
Bestest spy ever.
That is Lex Hardpaw, the Zealot Barbarian.
Excellent. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far.
Yes,
You look
I-
stunning, by the way.
Thank you.
God you didn't have
About-
time to take the makeup off. I love it. It's amazing.
Yes, I got the urge to film at about 2.5 hours ago. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna do that quick before stream. It's fine.
Did you already edit them and put them up?
I have edited one of them.
But-
I'm putting it up tomorrow, and then I have another one to film tomorrow because I want to do a different outfit.
Got it. Perfect. I got something to look forward to tomorrow then. Yay! Sam, may I say it?
I would rather not, just because
Okay.
it's been a very rough
Okay.
day.
I won't say it then.
Uh,
How are you doing? Very rough day, but you're not in the day anymore. You're at night.
Well,
And
rough week
Mm,
and a half. I'm hoping it'll get better. So it's always good for these games because it allows me to not be me. I don't have to be me. So it's like, okay, I don't have to worry about any of that right now. I can just be in the moment and just not worry about it.
absolutely. And who are you going to be, by the way?
So this evening I will be, I guess one way to say it is either the best or the worst pirate the group's ever seen,
Yes.
with Drake, the group's Soul Knife Rogue, who at least as of last session found a gun. This couldn't
Beats.
possibly go poorly.
Hey, guns are what's the big cliche? Guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people.
Yeah. And Drake has no problem with that.
Yeah.
This coming from the Texan.
Hey, I don't even
I'm
get
sorry.
to. I don't even get to own
Oh.
guns.
Get his ass.
My wife said I can't have any.
I'm
So I
joking,
can
my
have-
wife said I can't have any either.
She said I can have all the knives and swords and axes that I want, but I can't have any guns.
I grew up around them. They're
Fair.
normal to me. But that's also just
I live in Texas. Twice a year they become like everyone's cheap version of fireworks.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure they throw them out at parades instead of candy.
They used to give them
No,
away when you
no,
opened a new
no,
bank
that-
account. I am
No,
not
no.
fucking joking. I am not fucking joking. You used to open a bank account in in the little town I used to live in called Shirts, and they used to give you a 22 rifle.
What's that gonna do? Shoot that at an armadillo, you're likely to hit yourself.
All we got was $200.
We got the equivalent thereof because it was a
I
brand
think
new
I'd rather the
22.
$200.
fair.
Just saying.
Yeah, seriously.
I'd rather have the $200.
But
I think
in
that's
the-
how I made my first month's rent.
So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is time for hey, we're Celtic Rivering King. Thank you very much for the raid. Hope your game went
Yay!
good.
Hey, Cal.
Cal, what's happening?
What's up?
Hope your game went good. Hope you killed many of the monsters.
I lived in a house with him for 3 days.
You did.
Yeah.
Was it just 3 days or was it 4 days?
That was 4 days, yeah.
4 days. It was 4 days. Yes, he was part of Dag House in the Gen Con of the Gen Con ways. Actually, 3 of the 6 people here were there, or well, 4 of the 7 people then. This is probably one of the highest percentage crews of people who are at Dag House. So we are going to be playing D&D tonight. It's our D&D 5e homebrew campaign. It is set in a world that I created that is basically loosely based off of Treasure Planet. It does not integrate currently any of the Spelljammer stuff because the Spelljammer stuff, well, number one, I knew about Spelljammer, but I knew it wasn't a legal setting yet, but I also knew they were going to be releasing Spelljammer in the near future. So I basically made this world to kind of give my little take on a D&D world representing Treasure Planet. And so that's where our people are. They have been sent on a quest by pretty much an entity that is the goddess of this world. And her world, her universe, has been attacked by all the other planes of existence. And she herself has been sundered and rendered into several parts. And the heroes have been trying to find those parts. And they now have a line on where the last part is. And they've just acquired a skyship in order to try and make that journey on their own. But they're in a city called Spindle on a planet called Ayla in an area called the Great Northern Reach, which is a chain of mountains. And they are in this city in order to equip and outfit their ship for their trip to go to another world called Kyrell. And that was where they think another aspect of the Mist Mother is. In the meantime, they're going to have to possibly attend a dinner with Utopia's kind of father-in-law. Maybe not. Maybe so. We don't know.
Arranged father.
It was an arranged marriage. Utopia is a noble. Her hand was
Yeah.
promised to the family. Unfortunately, the son that she was supposed to marry passed away. But the betrothment was agreed to be passed on to the eldest daughter of the family in order to keep the political alliances that the two families had made bound by marriage. So, Utopia was still legally engaged to, what was it? It's V, right? It's
Yeah.
V. To V, who was the eldest daughter of the other family. And they had a run-in with V
Yeah.
as they were getting outfitted for the dinner party. And basically, everyone went back to the docks afterwards. Utopia had a little bit of domestic trouble with her actual girlfriend. I do believe Sphinx Val was with them, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you were looking for a a present for the dinner, and Callie, Aom, Lex, and Drake went back to their brand new ship. Well, the brand new to them ship that they just acquired. And they were actually finally getting a chance to search through the ship, and they went to the captain's quarters, and they found a bunch of his secret treasures after triggering a small trap. So, let's go. You're muted, listen.
Oh, I wasn't actually speaking out loud. I was just saying this is fine.
Okay, that was very good, though. I could actually tell what you were saying completely. I was going to say good mouth work, but then I thought better of it. So, yeah, I know. I don't.
It is all about
I
the
like
lip.
that though.
I shouldn't encourage any of you. All right, so
the OnlyFangs once again.
yes, OnlyFangs. Dag, and OnlyFangs does exist. There's nothing there. It's just there.
I wore the wrong shirt. I have a shirt that says "Only Vamps."
Only Vamps. So you guys, let's jump back to the captain's quarters, where you people had just uncovered all those secret items, and you had a kind of a run-in with someone unexpectedly. So one of the trapdoors that they found in the captain's quarters, or secret latches, caused a sheet to drop down from the wall, and that sheet had like what looks to be a very thin layer of silver sewn to the front of the sheet. And when it came down and unfurled fully, it lit up, well, like a flat screen TV almost. And they saw a laboratory, and they heard a chiming coming from the screen, and they heard a voice yelling at them that there was no meeting scheduled at this time, and a huge figure came into the room who was kind of hobbling into the room wearing robes. He had like he was obviously gigantic in size proportions because the counters around him were tiny, and he kind of hobbled into the room, and he walked up to the screen, and he looked at them, and he was kind of shocked look in his face for a moment, and then he kind of just started grinning like a madman. And then he held up his hand, snapped his fingers, and the screen went off.
He seemed nice.
He seemed nice.
Seemed nice.
He was like, what do you mean? Remember, I have the lowest intelligence.
He had a good smile.
Intelligence is a dump stat.
In reality,
For
as
some
well
of
as in
us.
game, you know.
I mean,
Some
yeah,
of us.
no, nobody needs intelligence.
No.
Never. In fact, intelligence only hurts you.
I agree.
And as I was just corrected in our private chat, the capital city's name is Ayla. The world's name is Elatris. Because, you know, I can't get anything wrong because Milagros will hurt me. He's
Actually,
already
yeah,
he's already trying to kill my kneecaps.
Yes, his kneecaps are currently on layaway.
Mm.
He was nice enough that he got to keep
And
them. That's
Sam,
it.
you have a lend a hand.
Yeah.
What?
Aw.
You have a lend a hand from Kel.
Gotcha. Trying to remember what that even does again.
That's a
Can we
plus.
all
It's
just give
a
Sam a
bless,
lend a
right?
hand? One?
Is it
Yep.
a bless?
No, lend a hand is +1. Save that one in particular.
Yeah,
as a
+1.
bless.
That's right.
I always get those confused.
Yup. Alrighty. So, what are you guys doing? Literally, I think when we ended it, the screen had just gone up and you guys were kind of reacting to that, weren't you?
Lex and Am had just high-fived.
Yeah.
They're bonding.
They're bonding.
Drake. I think Drake is literally just going to very carefully just put the pistol in his bag and then just look at the big chest like, we still have one more thing we don't know exactly what it is.
Let's open it now.
Let's open it carefully. I've seen too many hidden compartments and too many dangerous things in this room to just act recklessly here.
Just point the dangerous new toy at it.
Nothing bad has happened yet.
I mean, you could try the stick sack.
A trap did go off, and someone was injured.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not
it
that
was
bad.
Drake.
Yeah, it was Drake, wasn't it?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It was like
like-
stabbed through the middle with a thing that came out of the door.
You have another lend a hand.
Look at
I
that.
am going to need. And we may only be delivering one of those bottles for the dinner party.
I'm sure we can find something stronger for you.
That'd be preferable.
Aeom's just holding out wine.
We're gonna have to declare that
Okay.
Aeom
It'll
has-
have to do for the
We're gonna have
time.
to declare that Aeom has secretly gotten a hold of a bag of holding and only puts alcohol in it.
It's a camel sack of holding.
A camel sack of
What do you
holding.
call those things? You
A
know what I
weatherback.
mean? Yeah.
Camelback of holding.
Yes.
Just holds up the
Hands like
straw.
Yes. Oh my god.
What
I
you mean
love
the
it.
never-ending
Oh.
flask?
Oh,
true,
that's
yeah.
that's a thing.
Need
Those
one
are
of
those
those.
are awesome. Those are awesome. I feel like I've had one of those in every campaign.
I
Also,
like-
drawing like wine through a straw sounds vile. Like actually vile.
It is.
Okay. Okay. You do when you do it with a pink wine. First of all,
Oh, okay, fair.
has to
yeah.
be pink, and two, it has to be a crazy straw because you have to
Or-
aerate it.
Or-
Okay.
And the straw
Here-
has to be in a
here's a-
box of wine, not a jar or bottle.
Or, and here's a fun caveat because I've tested it because I have a pair of these. You
The
get
glasses.
wine glasses that are in the shape of pipes, of smoking pipes, and you got a built-in straw.
Okay, I have to try that.
I
I'm
need
going to drinks at Spaces.
Sam, you
Let's
know how to
go.
save that one in
Let's
particular as
go.
well.
What do you mean?
Hmm?
Sorry, I thought you said that wouldn't end well.
All right, so you still have the big chest underneath the bed, which hasn't. I don't even think it's been inspected yet. You just found it.
Yeah, let's inspect it first. I don't want that thing to be trapped as well and then set it off.
Open.
Okay, Sam,
Open.
you also have a
Open.
save that
So-
one in particular.
What does that do again?
That's
It
bless.
gives you bless.
That's a bless.
Ah,
You have
bless.
2+1s and a bless for one action, or you can actually space it out however you want to.
Yes.
So I need someone to give me an investigation roll of the chest.
Well, I do have expertise in investigation, and I can't roll below a 10. So that means the minimum I can roll is 19.
Why do I see Drake as a noir cop now? Like,
Oh my god.
Yes, with the trench
For
coat
sure
and
is
hat.
at this
The
point.
cigar.
And he
just
smokes.
like
No.
that.
He smokes
carrying all
hand-rolled
the world.
cigarettes.
Yes,
Yes, there you go.
yes.
Yes.
He's classy.
oh, okay, but we have to
He
remove
no.
the fedora.
He's a combination.
No
I was
fedora.
gonna say he's a combination
Fedoras
of detective, the noir detective, and a gunslinger. So he doesn't have a fedora. He has a wide-brimmed hat.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And he
I
wears
can
the
go for this.
poncho.
I can go for this.
I see Drake with a hood though. Like I can't unsee that in my brain.
But see,
You
I
need
also
to
see the
But the
trench
wide-brimmed
coat.
hat could act
Yeah.
as a hood
The
because
trench
it's got a
coat and
shadow.
the-
in it.
compromise. Compromise. A hooded duster that has the little halfy cape thing going on.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
not that, not
Mantle.
that,
Yeah.
not that thing. No.
So what I'm
That.
hearing is
Dressing Drake.
returning Sam into Harry Dresden is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much.
Yup.
what you're-
Let's go. Let's go.
It's your birthday, Sam. You can redact any of this.
Yes.
I don't got the energy for that. Let's
Perfect.
just
It's
do
going
it
in the
in
notes.
spot.
Hold on.
It's
Roll
in
the dice.
notes.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice.
Harry Dresden
Get
it
that
is.
19, at least.
At least
you know
the
what?
19.
Just to be safe, we're gonna burn one of the psionic die, which is an additional D10.
We're just
If-
stacking
if-
everything.
If
We
the
get like a
dice thing
400.
will allow me to roll,
If a mouse farts, Drake's gonna find it.
Drake knows about it, and he's gonna find that mouse.
why is the button that normally lets me roll not letting me roll?
I don't know.
I hear you, you mouse.
You mouse
I
piece
know
of
what
shit.
you
You're
did.
good
Pardon in my cabin.
My cabbages!
They did you see they kind of released a Funko Pop of that?
Oh.
Yeah,
So-
I need it.
There we
I
go.
need it.
So you got a 29?
29.
29?
29.
All right.
So close to Devastator. I want to give Sam Devastator.
Wait till combat for that one.
Oh, Devastator's
Can we-
been
can we-
unlocked.
Yeah, Devastator's
Yeah.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Devastator is at 100%.
Points.
Save it for when we almost get murdered at the party, please.
Yeah, let's save it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Devastator's been unlocked for a while. Actually, technically it's up to the audience to say when it's used, because they pulled together and bought Devastator.
Okay, well, I'll
This
buy
is
my
true.
own at some point.
I'll buy my own someday. Oh, absolutely. I highly encourage you blowing all your points.
Yes, I will.
Crazy.
Devastator.
I will bust on that Devastator.
As
Get it,
behind
get
us,
it,
as
get
is
it.
sitting.
I just have to remember that my desktop is glass before I do that again. Anyway,
Wait, what?
I just
Okay.
never mind.
Yep. But it's
Continuing.
Nope. I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. I heard it. I heard it.
Just
So-
mad respect. I wish I could be your desktop.
Oh,
No, that's no. I meant that's You're misinterpreting everything, but that's okay.
Okay, perfect. I'm cool with it though.
misinterpretation.
So you take a look at the box. It is a very large chest, locked, internal lock built into the front of it. It is a steel-bound wooden chest. The lock doesn't look super complicated. You're pretty sure you could get it. There is, however, a very odd setup on it. You know it's a trap, but there is a wire that runs from up through the front of the box to the lid, and a wire goes into the floor.
Oh, dear.
Nobody move the box.
Yeah, if you move the box, it's gonna fuck up. But also, if you open the box without having that wire taken care of, it's going to trigger whatever happens.
Because congratulations, I'm dealing with a bomb.
Ooh, where are we gonna blow it up?
We're not.
To get
You
to
don't.
to get to it, you're gonna have to pull the floorboards up underneath your feet.
I feel like we can do this. That's not that weird.
Could
Lex,
yeah.
could you use your hand over here for a second? These floorboards,
Mm-hmm.
pry them up carefully.
Okay, yeah, Lex will try to pry the floorboards up carefully, gently. That's definitely something she's known for. Careful and
Gently
gentle.
pulling wood.
What type of skill are you gonna use to gently do this with?
Drake's literally handing you his crowbar to help out with that as well.
Okay. But
So
this
you've got a tool at least.
athletics, if you let me.
Sure, why not?
Cool. That is an 18.
All right. So you get the crowbar in, you wedge it between the boards, you pop the first board up, you pull it out, and the first thing you notice is that the wire is going directly into the main compilation of the... Well, actually, you notice the wire goes through the boards for the ceiling of the floor below you. And then so as you kind of like kick that board out and look down, you're looking into the engine room. And you're looking directly down at the power stack, which is where all the red crystals are that power the rest of the ship. And the wire goes down, and it seems to be braided into a single copper wire that holds out. And as you eyes kind of follow the copper wire, you realize that copper wire has a bunch of... It goes through a bunch of eyelets, and they're all at slight tension. But if that copper wire is pulled out, all those eyelets come loose. You have no idea what happens when that goes off, but more than likely it's going to be bad.
Yeah. This is
Catastrophically
All right,
bad.
let's take a. Oh,
yeah.
I've seen this trick before. This is a fun one. It's more fun with tripwires, but oh, yeah, no, that's not good.
Does anybody have string? We can just sew them in place.
The easiest thing to do is put something in place of the wire. Like, just, I think is exactly what Callie was suggesting.
Just sew them in place, and then you can take out the wire, and it doesn't hurt anything.
Somebody's got to run down below deck and do that in the engine room.
Well, whew.
And Drake, you have another lend a hand.
Hey,
Marking that down, it's like
hey, isn't Rami in the engine room right now?
No, she's not in the engine room right now. She was out trying to find you a crew,
Oh.
remember?
That's right.
right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So it's like, all right, I'm gonna go disarm this bomb. Don't mess with the box or the wire. I'll be right back. We just gotta pray to God this doesn't blow up in our face and kill all of us.
Actually, it probably blow up most of this arm of the spindle.
Basically.
Should we hide somewhere?
Oh, trust me, the way this is set up, there's nowhere to hide. The ship is the bomb.
Yeah. Which means that if it blows up the docks too.
Yeah, probably this entire
Uh-huh.
arm of the spindle goes boom.
Which is
That could
exactly
be
why
that.
I need to
Very
disarm
beautiful.
this. No,
I mean, yeah, but also a lot of that's a big no.
So, Val,
Well, yeah.
you and
Yeah.
Utopia are trying to keep up with Camille, who's doing a very good job of setting a blistering walking pace. As she is staying ahead of the group.
Ooh,
She is walking up the gangplank onto the airship. And she gets on board the airship, and she just turns and goes directly downstairs.
I will turn to Utopia. I have not been in a relationship in a very long time, but I think, and I don't want to pry and I don't want to meddle, but I think you might want to go after her.
Yeah.
So you
And
guys
I put like a gentle hand on Utopia's shoulder.
and give a
Good
not
luck,
so
kiddo, you
gentle
got
shove.
Like you got this, and I'm gonna whisper very softly, "I believe in you," and I'm gonna give her some bardic inspiration.
Oh, well, that makes one of us. She's gonna go after
Aeom
Camille.
senses a disturbance in the force, I believe.
Shut up, Aeom. Okay. Aeom's like, ah, shit. Someone's encroaching on my self-deprecation territory. I'm losing my monopoly.
Mind
Not today.
you, nobody's allowed to talk about my best friend that way. Not even herself.
So, you guys are coming. Are Utopia going? Where are you going, Val?
I am heading towards. I think everybody we're in the mental chat. They mentioned
You
that
ask
they
where
were in the
everyone
captain's
is?
quarters.
Yeah.
I think they straight up told us.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like last session we told him that we were in the captain's quarters and that we had to. Somebody had seen us.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm,
did.
Dude in the
I'm-
dude in the TV, the not
I'm
TV.
I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm like, what have these kids gotten themselves into? And I'm gonna go straight to the captain's quarters.
Okay. So basically, Utopia, Camille goes down below decks and basically goes to one of the crew quarters rooms and closes the door.
I'm gonna not quite knock, but just kind of tap.
And tap.
Yeah.
Go away.
Are you saying that because you actually want me to go away, or are you doing that thing where people say something and then want you to do the other thing?
You hear this just big ass fucking sigh. And then you hear her go, okay, I am doing the thing where I need a few minutes without anyone else's voice so I can calm down
Okay.
and think about things rationally, calmly.
Okay.
So just give me like 20 minutes and then we can talk, but I need 20 minutes.
Okay.
Go help them raid the captain's quarters.
Okay. She's gonna leave kind of slowly. Just in case.
Gotcha. Val, you come into the captain's quarters, which are, probably it's definitely the biggest room on the ship that's not devoted to cargo.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
This is schwank. It could use some redecorating, but I could get used to this. What are you guys doing?
And you see everyone
Blowing
is
up the ship.
blowing up shit. You see they pulled up boards in the floor.
Yeah, Lex
We
is
did
holding a
discuss.
crowbar. Drake is like going in through the hole.
Are you going through the
Why-
whole
no,
Drake, or are you
no,
just going upstairs?
No. I don't think the hole is big enough to do that, so it's like, I'm gonna have to go below deck. Oh, Val, good you're here. Just look
Why
through his
are
boots real
you
quick.
in the floor of my room?
Are you good at
There's a
sewing?
bomb.
It's like,
I'm sorry. What?
The
It's
ship
this
is a bomb.
entire ship is rigged to blow. I'm going to be disarming it. Please tell me you have spare shoelaces.
It's like cool. We're on a giant bomb.
You need shoelaces. I just take my shoes off and I just throw them at him. Just take those.
They turn out to be boots.
Literally.
Shoes are supposed to lace.
Literally. De-stringed
did-
it like this
Not
will
all
work.
of them.
Now, did anybody see Lex near the engine room?
It's like, what?
Wow.
There's
Now-
right
now-
here the
now-
whole time.
We just tried fire.
Explain the part to me where the ship is a whole entire bomb.
Come here.
And I'm just
Come here.
gonna like
Just
string
like-
it.
Just come here. Just come here. Just come here.
Oh, okay.
Lay down.
All right.
It's like,
Just look.
see that wire?
Follow it.
That wire goes all the way down to those connections right there.
Well, don't literally follow it because we don't know what's gonna happen.
String
If
of curses and
the-
quarry. Just long string of curses and quarry.
If that thin wire gets undone from where it is right now,
Uh-huh.
that gets overloaded. That gets overloaded, this entire ship gets flown higher than fireworks at a celebration.
And what does that mean for the spindle exactly?
I don't think I've ever seen fireworks. I've heard of them.
Well, it
Fireworks
might
are
knock it over, it might take
cool.
out a huge chunk from it. Either way, I'm not going to let that happen.
Ah, boy. Okay, what do you need from me? Aside from my shoelaces, apparently.
Just this.
Mostly the
I've
shoelace.
dealt with enough crystal sabotage to know what I'm doing. Set up something similar to this a few times with smaller crystals and tripwires.
I'm gonna take Drake by his hand, and I'm gonna go. Please don't blow anything up. You've got this. I believe in you.
And I love you.
Don't. I love you. Don't fuck this up. And I'm gonna give you my last spell
Val?
of inspiration.
Val, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. And you
Yes,
don't have to worry because if for some ungodly reason I'm not able to, it won't be our problem anymore.
Because we won't be here anymore.
He's blown up so many ships.
I've blown up 3, but I prefer to use them in smaller amounts as anti-personnel devices.
Ships?
Okay.
No.
Do you? I look around and is there any like statues or anything that look like a person or an animal of some kind?
A statue?
Yeah. Any statues? Any
Callie's-
carvings?
Callie has a staff that looks like a snake.
Nah, I don't want to use. I don't want to use that.
Roll me a
maybe-
d20.
maybe
Roll me a
later.
d20.
A D20.
Mm-hmm. Lex rolled it.
Did
You
I
on
do
the
it
board?
wrong?
Nope.
It like pretended like it did.
Oh, this is not roll 20. Let me see here. Is it doing this wrong?
I'm just gonna do it in freaking D&D Beyond because shit.
Why is it not letting the rolls happen?
Yeah, no, I had that problem too. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I had no
Roll
problem.
it. Roll it. Roll it.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. You
God,
rolling in
that
the
brings
campaign?
That brings back memories.
That is going to. Oh boy, that's a 5.
What?
I rolled a 5 in the D&D Beyonds.
In the Beyonds.
In the Beyond.
Yep, you did roll a 5. All right, so so you look around the room and there is nothing that resembles like any type of statuette of animals or anything like that.
Any kind of creature.
You find one thing.
Hmm.
You see a statue
Mm-hmm.
that looks like a horrible face coming out of a large stone. And the stone has a trail going behind it, like a comet's tail.
I'm gonna look at it for a moment and I say, well, could be worse. And I'm gonna walk up to it. Does the thing look like it has like anything resembling an ear?
No.
Not that it matters, but like
Not
just
really.
for like aesthetic purposes. Okay, I'm gonna cut my hand against it and I'm just gonna start singing very softly into it, and I'm gonna cast animating performance animate.
Okay.
As an action, you can target a large or small or non-magical item you can see within 30 feet of you and animate it. The animate item uses dancing item stat block, which uses your proficiency bonus. The item is friendly to you and your companions and obeys your commands. It lives for 1 hour until it is reduced to 0 hit points or you die.
Okay. What can it do?
It can do anything I tell it to.
Can it fly?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know what I've never seen the dancing item stat block, so I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to go look up dancing, because if it's anything like dancing sword, it can levitate or float.
I would assume. Like that would make sense.
Yes, it can fly. Fly 30 feet.
Dun dun dun! That's all we need to know.
We
So
have a flying object.
it lifts off the shelf, and it begins hovering around right by you, Val, and it seems to be waiting for you to give it some kind of instruction.
Okay, I'm going to point to Drake and I'm going to say, follow my friend, be his extra set of eyes, and make sure he comes out of this okay.
What is with everyone doubting me? Never mind. Let's just get this over with.
It's not doubting you, it's extra insurance.
We want you to live.
Yeah, we just really don't want you to die.
Yeah. This is a giant bomb we're talking about.
This is nothing, but okay, fair enough. Also, found some wine for the party. It's probably older than the ship. It's probably might even be older than their family line. So
That's great. We got some wine too. That'll definitely try.
tell you
We'll
what,
see
we'll
which
give
one
them.
we give them.
How about we give them the cheaper one and keep that one for ourselves? I'm not feeling very generous with these fucks.
That's fair.
So
We're not here to kiss their ass. We're not giving them the good shit.
I can really give them the good shit.
So we're not making a good impression.
We're
Why are we
making a
getting
wonderful
fancy
impression.
clothes then?
Val, I'll let you handle that one.
You head downstairs, Drake.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So congratulations, Val. While I'm disarming the bomb, they're your responsibility.
So you come
they
into
anyway?
you come into the engine compartment. You have to run. You walk through the. You come actually using the stairs. You come directly down into the main engine compartment. You can see that the string is basically goes along the mast that comes down to where this engine is, and the string goes along the mast, and then into where the mast passes between all the red crystals that are circled around it, and you can see that the all the copper wiring that is going down in there to draw and focus the energy that it puts, that the sails bring in from the ether. All those wires go into the network that's down here, but the string goes out and around the crystals, and you can see that there is all those ringlets that it goes through, and it passes through, and the string is connected to the copper wire, I should say, is connected to what looks like a tensed spring that the other end of the string is on. So that means if the string breaks up there, the spring's tension is released and it jerks the copper wire down and pulling it, like basically a setup where you can pull a string and pull all the grenades on a hand grenade in a vest. The same basic daisy chain setup to where it'll just pull through all those eyelets and release all those copper wires. And you see that every single one of those copper wires, well, if you trace one of them back, every single one of those copper wires goes back to a single open switch. And basically, it is a stack setup to where if the more switches that get closed, the more the power loop is generated until it basically, no matter what, it's going to overload the crystals. But
It just depends on how big the explosion is.
depends on how many eyelets get pulled.
So if I can isolate the main spring and keep it from getting set off, I can stop this entire chain reaction before it happens. In a nutshell.
Well, technically, you have to either stop the ringlets from getting released, or make sure that that copper wire is mounted to something other than the spring, so it's not under tension. So that even if the even if the string up there gets cut, that means that if the string up there gets cut, then the copper wire will get jerked through. But if it's on the spring, but if it's not on the string, then the tension from all the ringlets is going to hold it in place.
All right, so basically just tying that, literally using it's like, I love this trick, and basically just weaving the string through the actual spring itself in order to basically lock it down, keep it from compressing at all, keep it locked in that position.
Basically stuffing all the coils of the spring for the most part.
Yep, and then anchoring the top of it to something very sturdily, so that even if it does compress, that top is gonna anchor it up top so it can't.
All right. So you basically go through all the process of getting that done, making sure that the spring is stuffed full. I get you're probably pulling rags that are down there in the engine room up and just shoving it in there and stuffing it in there, and then tying it off to another solid part of the framework, and making sure that the spring is going to be kept under tension even if it's released. Go ahead and make me a. You have Thieves' Tools, right? Or Tinker's Tools? Which ones do you have?
Both.
Go ahead and give me a roll. Then it's going to be the same. Give me a roll with your tool sets which are when you feel more comfortable using, and is going to be basically Dex plus your proficiency bonus.
All right. So I could probably use, in that case, if it's Dex plus proficiency, I could probably use Sleight of Hand in that case, because that is Dex plus proficiency. It'd give us the same roll numerically.
Okay.
Because for some reason I can't roll off a tool thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Not sure why, but I know most tools have additional rules of say, hey, you can use them for these abilities in this cases. So do Sleight of Hand.
And that is more than enough. You are fairly certain that you have done a very, very good job of making sure this thing won't move. And you're pretty certain that you can safely open the chest upstairs. You can take more time later and actually dismantle this completely to where it won't be set up at all. And you can basically just run new copper wiring through it that doesn't have the break, and it just has a solid connection all the way through, so it'll always maintain the tension that's necessary. All right. So you head back upstairs, I take it?
Yep, it's like, just through the mental leak. All right, I'm heading back up. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
He knows it's safe, but he's like, you know what? They want to doubt me. Okay, I'm gonna fuck with them a little bit. I'm gonna make them sweat.
You.
How dare they care about me, those sons of bitches. Rat bastard.
I'm gonna make them sweat a bit.
Bastards. No, it's fine. Either it works or we're dead.
Yep. So you come upstairs, and what do you do? Just you still have to unlock the chest.
Yep, it's like,
So
all
either
right.
this works and we don't have to worry about it, or it doesn't work and we don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Way we don't have to worry about it.
Is pulling
Oh, yeah.
pulling out the thieves' tools and literally moving them around his finger like a butterfly knife. All right, let's get this thing open.
All right.
I mean, I could just cast. I can just magic that open if you want. You don't have to use
It
the
takes
tool.
all the fun out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can I hit
a
it with
lot
the
of
stick?
things. No. A lot of things, especially things like this, are actually rigged in such a way if they don't have something physical, if they're touched by magic, some nasty things can happen. Seen it once or
Is this-
twice.
Is this one of those things?
I don't know, but considering all the other traps I've seen, I'm not willing to chance it. I already had a
Considering that we
door that,
don't-
had I tried to pick it, would have literally stabbed me directly in the eye.
Well, considering that we don't know that
We could've
it's
made you a
that
big
there's
eye, though.
not a magical something on it, I'm just gonna look at it and cast detect magic.
There we go.
Well, since Detect Magic is an area of effect spell, a bunch of shit lights up.
Oh yeah, I expected that.
Callie, where did you stick? Where did you stick the Billy Club? The
Oh,
blackjack.
she's still clutching it.
Okay, so the
It's in her hand.
the blackjack that Callie is holding lights up. The pistol's still sitting on the table, correct?
I think Drake took that one.
No, Drake put it in the bag for safekeeping because just knowing the people in that room, he wasn't entirely sure just leaving something like that out in the open was a good idea.
So it's in the bag of holding.
It's in Drake's bag of holding.
Okay, so all the people who have magic items, the items that are visible light up. The items that are not visible but only like on people's, like covered by people's clothing, those items you can tell that there's magic items under their clothes. And then you can see that there is, let's see, what else is there? The blackjack, the pistol. There are the box itself, the big chest, is not magical. But there is items inside the big chest that are magical.
Okay, so good news.
Three items.
The box itself is not magical. Whatever's in the box, however, is.
Well,
That makes sense.
And there's a lot of magic shit in this room. You guys, there's a bunch of whatever that blackjacky thing that you're holding there. That's magic too. I don't know if you know
I
that.
think it does
I
zappy
thought as
stuff.
much.
All right, yeah, that's okay.
We also found a map of the known system.
that
Oh, yeah,
will
I
be
forgot about
handy.
Very. So, want me to just go ahead and pop this open real quick?
Sure,
Shouldn't
why
take
not?
4 seconds.
All right.
Do your thing. I'm going to slowly back away.
For roll the roll.
Yeah, it was just
Using
praying
sleight
that
of
there's
hand again because it uses the exact same stuff.
Got it.
19.
No, 19.
No problem. So you get the lock to come open. You basically, the string, when you open the box, you feel the string break because it's just string basically. So you open the box, you feel the string break, nothing happens.
Well, Drake is immediately gonna go just see the fact like, shit.
What?
The string just broke.
Oh. What's supposed to happen?
Are we all still alive?
Everyone is still alive.
3, 2, 1. Come on, do y'all seriously doubt I couldn't disarm that thing?
Ale's
For real,
throwing something at fucking Drake.
Nobody
Was something
doubted
supposed to
you. We just
happen?
didn't want you to dial down there.
If that
God
had
forbid we
failed,
care.
everyone on this dock would have died.
And hence
I
we would have had
know.
nothing to worry about.
Yeah, and if you thought you didn't do it right, you wouldn't have opened their safe.
You kidding? I would probably would have done it anyway.
Still throwing something at him.
I don't fear death.
Do you want to throw my club?
Oh,
Yes.
God. It doesn't look like it'd fly very well.
That's fine.
Did you unfortunately did you watch The Boys,
Throw my
the TV
guitar.
show?
Yeah.
Do you remember the dildo scene
Oh yeah.
with the floppy ones?
what?
That's what the blackjack is like. You haven't watched The Boys yet?
No. Is this the
I
new
won't-
season?
Yeah.
I
I haven't seen the
can't.
new season
No.
yet.
I saw like the first episode, and I'm like, I'm out. I can't do this anymore.
Oh my God! You missed
Is
one
it
of the
that
best
bad?
episodes ever.
No, are you kidding, little shrinky guy? I was like, I'm done. I'm out. I don't need to see anymore.
Okay, now my morbid curiosity is kicking in. If I'm wired before I go to bed, I know what I'm watching.
Dude, you
Starting
don't-
watching.
that they took it to a total new level this season. It was
Oh, yeah.
fucking bad.
I
And
was
just
so
the way
excited.
it ends is like
So excited to see Jensen Ackles, and like started watching the season. I'm like, I can't. It's not worth it.
I
Not
take
with
it
it.
you've never heard anything about the comic. Because the,
Oh,
the
comics
comic
worse.
is the comic's
Comic is
worse.
worse.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I-
They got bad
I
this
think
season.
I did
dude.
know that, but like, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. Was not expecting. Was like hard pass. I'm good. Never mind.
Look, we already had a guy being choked out by a giant tentacle showed. I don't think it can get much weirder than that.
Oh, it gets much weirder.
I don't wanna. I don't want to talk about the deep
Okay.
anymore.
No one does.
I don't want to look at the deep anymore. I don't
Oh.
want to think about the deep. Like, no. Why?
So what I'm hearing is the only thing he needs to get done is get deep sixed. Got it.
Stop. No, stop. He gets deep 8. Deep 8.
This is an
Stop.
X card moment.
Just stop.
Are we X carding?
Yep. Stack that.
What?
Oh, by the way,
Don't
there
ask.
is a hydrate that's been redeemed, but it's only for Sam.
As if I haven't been drinking
Aw.
water. This was full at the start of this. After I started drinking my coffee. I'm already halfway down.
In honor, and also in honor of Sam
Crazy.
being halfway done, we are going to do something else as well. We're going to go ahead and start the giveaway content, the raffle for the actual tickets. Let me find my thingy.
Yes.
And
let's go.
this
Let's
is
go.
our raffle that we do every single show. Oops, ignore this because this is from last show. Numbers, I don't even know what numbers is here, but numbers you didn't win, unfortunately, because we don't do the giveaway until the end of the month. But everyone can type the keyword into chat right now and for the next 20 minutes, and you will be given a ticket, a raffle ticket. One ticket is given to followers, 2 tickets is given to subscribers, and at the end of the month we will do a drawing, and that drawing will be for this bad boy, which
Our
is
Archdaddy.
it's Astaroth, the Archdevil of Wrath, and apparently he's cake, and that is now canon
yes.
apparently because he's cake.
Archdaddy of Wrath.
Archdaddy of Wrath.
Yes,
Archdaddy
of
Beefcake.
Wrath.
Archdaddy of Beefcake?
Archdaddy
That's
Beefcake.
right.
And this is about he's almost a 6-inch wide base. It's 150 millimeters, so it's just a little bit under 6 inches. And it's about probably about 9-inch tall mini. So this guy is not small. He is supposed to be an archdevil of the 9 hells, so obviously he's not going to be a little guy. He comes. It's a 4K print, so that means that the way he appears in the picture, he's going to be that detailed of a miniature. When this gets, I'm going to be printing this up, and I'm going to be sending it out to the winner at the end of the month. We will be doing raffle drawings every single show, and you will be able to get tickets every single show. So the more shows you watch, the more chances you get to win. Let me put Astrath away. All right. Sorry. So the chest is unlocked. Aeom is throwing an apple at you.
Well, I got an 11. I don't think it hit.
No, I did say you threw it at him. I didn't say you hit it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, it might have hit. It just didn't do any damage.
Could I just literally just do a dex to try to just catch it and just?
Sure, I'll let you try it.
Let's see.
Oh, make a dexterity saving throw.
Even better.
I know. I mean, you're supposed to have like quick hands and everything. You're a rogue.
Apparently the dice like me, unlike yesterday. 25.
More than enough. So, Aeom, you chuck it at him, and very similar to the ability you have, you see him catch it out of midair, and he takes a nice big bite out of the apple. So,
It's not bad.
you've opened the box up. Inside the box, the first layer is a huge area. Remember I said it was a big box that slides down on the bed? It's a velvet lined... It's covered by a velvet cover that's a dark maroon. And this area is entirely as big as this box is. You pull back the velvet cover.
Yep. Carefully.
Pull it off.
You pull the velvet cover back, and you see underneath it, there is a large kite shield. On the front of the kite shield, there is a large, bloodshot red eye.
That looks ominous.
That's so cool. Poke it.
That's new.
Poke it. Does it blink?
It's cool though.
I guess technically it would wink because it's only
Is-
one eye.
That
Well,
the magical
let's-
thing, Val?
Ha.
Yeah, it's
Look.
one of them.
No,
Oh,
just
yeah.
literally put an apple in mouth. Take it out and kind of set it to the side. Oh, that thing's got some weight. That thing's decently weighted. Glad I don't use shields.
Actually, it's very light.
Oh, is it? It's like, what the? Build this thing with one hand. How is this?
It is unnaturally light.
It's like, just gonna carefully put it down. That feels too light.
Poke it.
Okay.
Poke the
You
eye.
have your orders. Poke it.
Pop it.
Poke the eye.
Pope it. Twist it.
Aeom's like picking the shield up and just like waving it around.
He's trying to poke
It's-
the eye.
it's
every time
fair-
Aeon
it's-
moves it.
It's actually, like I said, it's very, very light.
It just goes
Well, yeah, it's
twirling
like a
off.
kite.
Aeom's gonna
Shield.
slide his
Kites have to
arm
fly.
into the like straps of the shield.
Yeah, you have no problems. It's
Okay, cool.
very, very much a shield that you feel you could easily move around in. The only problem that it really would cause you is the fact that it's so large. It would be difficult to do like acrobatics with it on your arm, but you don't think, it would impede you from doing much else. Climbing, acrobatics, stuff like that, that's probably out. You probably just sling it on your back. But
I don't
Other
think
than-
monks get their unarmored movement or unarmored defense when they're wielding a shield.
it counts as armor, so no. Because they have to be
Ooh.
unarmored.
Yeah.
Ooh. Malaga or
Yeah.
Utopia could make use of it though.
Probably,
big.
yeah.
Aeom's just gonna sling it on their back for now.
I'll make a note of that for Utopia for later.
All right, let's see what else is in here, and pray to God it's not more bombs, or at least not ones that we can't control.
The top, like I said, the top of the thing is like that huge velvet-lined area for that the shield was sitting in. So do you? But there's handles on either end of it.
All right, let's see what's underneath.
So you lift up the tray. Directly underneath it, in that same area, there is another black velvet cover. Takes up the entire area of that bin.
Just carefully grab the corner of it and peel it away.
There is a double-bladed battle axe. The battle axe is fashioned to where the edges of the battle axe look like the mouths of demons that are opened, with the demon's head being in the top of the crest facing either direction away from the axe. The metal looks like some kind of that forms where the axes mount to the center, looks like bronze, as does the entire handle of the axe. The blades themselves look like they're made of some kind of black metal.
Lex, might have something for you here.
I like it. Lex is literally like peering around to look at it.
Yeah, I definitely can't use this.
I don't think I could lift it.
I just have a question. Is it battle axe as in D&D battle axe? Like,
It's not a great
versatile?
axe, it's a battle axe.
Okay,
Yes.
it's okay.
Yeah. So it goes a D10 or a D8.
Okay.
All yours, Lex. I don't think any of us can use it.
Nope.
Wraps one hand around the handle and lifts it up.
It is not made of bronze. It is as light as a wooden handled battle axe.
Literally just starts twisting it around. It's really light.
As she's
That's
twisting it
kind of
around,
productive.
she accidentally goes near the table, and it literally skins off like a peel of wood off the table. There's no resistance.
Oh fuck, that's
That was Val's table.
That's
sorry, Val. I
And
wasn't
that's
trying.
fucking
it's
sharp.
fine. It's fine because that's really cool. I didn't expect that, but
Do you want
Wow.
the wood?
You want
It's
the
very
wood?
Smooth now.
It's also very
I don't
thin.
know what I take the wood and kind of. Oh yeah, that was a smooth ass cut. Look at that.
That is
So-
our friendship. No, I'm not gonna finish
It's a friendship bracelet tied around your wrist.
I like-
That's what I was gonna
Well,
say.
Val, you just said yes to being given wood. How does it feel?
Everybody's gonna
Pliable.
say yes once.
Pliable.
Oddly pliable.
That happens to men of a certain age. We're sorry.
Give it time and give it time and play around a little bit.
Oh yeah. Just need to work it a little bit. That's all.
So you.
I have oil in my bag.
Oil can help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to work on
I take full responsibility for that, and I apologize to everyone.
As you should.
I did.
I don't accept the apology.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Take
why don't you ask for
responsibility.
more often?
I'm not asking you to apologize. No one should apologize for that. That was fantastic. But
Never
take
apologize for
responsibility.
something we ask for.
I
So
would have given the opportunity.
this, of course, with this.
Wood.
So with this tray, of course, is much deeper because the axe head is much wider, and everything like that. So when you lift this one out, there is all that there's below it is there's no more trays. You just lift this out like there's two rails that were holding it in place. There's the bottom of the box, and in the bottom of the box there is it's kind of divided up like a wine rack, but in the wine rack places there are potion bottles, and there are 12 of them.
Interesting.
Any of them labeled?
Nope, but they're all different colors.
Well, that's both wonderful and an issue.
There are 4 that are just. Well, here. I should probably type this somewhere so you guys can have it all. So otherwise, I'll forget it too.
Yeah.
But there are 4 that are very light red in color. You actually all have probably handled these once or twice yourselves. These are healing potions, regular healing potions.
Okay.
There are 2 that are. They're the same shade of red, but instead of them being just the regular, just a red liquid, they're actually glowing. Just a
Do I
very
get
dull
a
glow.
sense of their magical type with my detect magic still going.
Detect magic does let you know if there is or is not magic. Identify lets you know what type of magic.
Nope, detect magic
Detect
does let you know
magic
what type of
tells you
magic.
the
it is.
Yeah, it tells you the
Goes to
school.
the school.
Oh, the
Identify
school?
literally
Then
tells you
these
exactly
two
what it
potions,
is.
These 2 potions are forces. Not forces. I'm going to mage.
What?
They're forces.
No, evocation. These are evocation.
Okay, evocation magic.
Mhm.
These 2, and I will point them out.
And then the other 4 too, the ones you recognize as regular healing potions.
Okay, these are also evocation, but these are healing potions.
There are 2 potions that are very dark blue in coloration,
Mm-hmm.
and those are transmutation.
Transmutation potions. These 2 here. Into what? I don't know,
Mhm.
but definitely transmutation.
There are 2 that are very sickly green, and they're necromancy.
Those are necromancy.
Those are my favorite.
There are 2 that are this swirling yellow-red color, and it literally is moving inside the bottle. They are also evocation.
I point to those. Also evocation.
And that should be everything.
So yeah, that's a thing. We got ourselves a bunch of potions.
So we run them through a taste test.
No.
No.
Yes.
You don't
Yes.
taste test poisons. You don't taste test potions. You don't know what they are.
No, you should definitely taste test poisons because that's how you make antidotes.
I'll talk to Rami when
On a
she
time
gets
limit.
back to the ship and see if
That's
she
also how
can
you build a
identify any of these.
Also, yes.
Good idea. Might want to put these to the side. Oh, actually, all of these back in the.
Well, I'm assuming
Your
you took
call.
them out
Back
of
in
the
the
individual
case,
slots and then put them
or-
back in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can take the chest out and put to the side. There was one other thing that came up while you guys were gone. Found something. Looks like some sort of magical projection device
Oh yeah, our new
used for
friend.
communication
God,
by
yeah.
our guests of it.
The guy
had a
Someone
great
saw
time.
us.
I'm sorry.
Big.
Magical projection?
Yes. Think
It was
about
like
it
a bed
like
sheet, but it glowed, and there was a face.
Like a magic mirror?
kind of,
Yes,
except
Yeah.
portable and hidden.
but it rolled
They looked.
like a
They had
map.
a wicked grin on their face when they saw us, and then cut it on from their side.
Oh, that's not good.
I agree.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Either they
Right.
didn't like the previous occupants, as they seemed very annoyed that the thing had been activated.
I mean, they just said there was no scheduled meeting.
And he
Yeah.
smiled. He seemed nice.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
a good smile.
That wasn't
One way or another,
a
we'll make him a
nice
friend.
smile. That was
To
definitely a
you,
not
Drake,
a
you don't
nice
think anybody's nice.
No, yeah.
You think
that's
everybody
true.
wants to like stab you in an alley.
It's because a lot of people actually do. They just don't follow up on it.
Yeah, but
That's
nobody in
because
this
Drake,
room wants
and
to.
I mean this with love, you have a tendency to evoke that kind of reaction. I mean this lovingly, of course.
It's all right.
Even I felt the compelling urge to stab you in an alley when I met you. And Aom's just smiling.
I did not, but I've never felt that way about anybody.
That
I
was a
did-
joke.
But we also weren't near any alleys.
But we can try.
That true.
I mean, we were in an alley once.
Lex
see
is a
what
spy
happens.
too. She will stab you in an alley.
I'm more likely to
Indiana.
stab you in an alley than she is.
Hot.
Oh,
What kind of stabbing?
Drake's
Not
hitting on
that
Aeon.
kind of
Either
stabbing.
is great.
Somebody start writing.
Oh, I forgot. You want to have a date with death. Not worth it.
They seem very nice.
Yeah.
Is she hot?
They have to be
They seem
hot.
pretty hot.
I mean,
Look at the marks on my arm. That should tell you exactly what you need to know.
that death is hot and that you keep trying to court her.
Exactly.
And then she's told you no.
You haven't aged properly yet, you know? It's like a fine
Yeah.
wine.
She's not ready for you, buddy.
Nor am I ready to die. Still got too much to do.
It's
So you
fine.
Like stab me in an
Utopia-
alley.
You've
If you're
been
not
kind
ready
of
to
like
die, I
in the
can always
doorway,
bring you
just
back.
listening to all this.
Who is?
Utopia.
I imagine Utopia walked in and is death hot?
Hey, kiddo, we've got something for you that might be of use to you. And I gestured to the giant kite shield on Aeom's back.
Aeom's just like holding it out.
Does the eye blink?
Nope. Doesn't
Oh,
You
move.
thank
can try to poke it though.
I tried it, didn't do anything.
You poked it.
Yeah, Lex just kept poking, trying to poke the eyes. I was
Oh my
moving it
God.
around.
Was it squishy or was it hard?
Hard.
Ah,
God.
Giggity.
It
I
was
just fucking
hardwood.
stopped.
One might say hardwood.
Hardwood.
No, you shouldn't. Never stop, Ray. Don't you dare stop.
We are your cats, and you
Yes.
are trying to herd.
and he
Meow.
never will.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm
I
looking
have
for
a
the
pair of ears
proper
somewhere.
cattle prod. That's all.
I.
I snorted catnip. You can't stop.
yeah,
me.
you made a
Oh my
mistake.
God.
You gave that to Callie.
I give that
Cattle
a count.
prod? Don't you dare threaten me with a good time, Ray.
Right?
Don't
I was
you dare.
just gonna say, like, that's no
That's-
kink
that's
shaming. It might be okay. You don't know. We didn't discuss.
Yeah, we have to set boundaries, right?
We have to have a zero session.
We
Negotiate
had
a
a
contract.
zero session.
Come up with safe words.
Safe
There's
words.
so much involved.
And
Pineapple,
gestures
pineapple,
in
pineapple.
case you're gay.
Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia.
If
That's
gay,
too
we
long.
have
Too many
we have to have
syllables.
gestures.
That's way too many syllables.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
you have to have gestures in case your mouth is full.
Yeah, no, you need to have safe actions. you
Yeah.
know, things that you can
Yeah.
do with your hands tied behind your back. It's a whole process.
You need to be able to drop
Yeah.
a pen.
What?
Drop something.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
I
Two-finger
need to
tension
say
roll
words.
too. Let's not forget the two-finger tension roll.
Exactly.
Retention is very important.
Safety first. Safety.
I hope you've all learned something, ladies and gentlemen.
Always have tears
You're
on hand.
welcome.
This message
We
has
are
been brought to you by
degenerate.
them, and I have nothing to do with it.
I learned I wish this
Brought
was
to you by
vodka.
us, but sponsored
Rum.
by Dinner and a Game.
No.
Sponsored by Dinner and Game.
We are, in fact, sponsored by Dinner and Game, folks.
And fueled by coffee.
Fueled by coffee.
Not enough
I'm
coffee.
just fueled by
Not
sugar.
enough.
Yes. It's fueled by any coffee but Geek Grind.
I'm fueled by goldfish.
Goldfish.
I love gold.
Spike.
I like the fish. It's so delicious.
I mean, it's tea.
All right. So,
I'm fueled by
Yeah.
cheese
who is
sandwich.
taking the pistol?
'Cause I'm poor.
Drake, he already took the pistol.
Mike has it.
Yeah, I thought Drake took
Yeah,
this.
Okay.
it's in his
Yes.
bag.
And you're giving
That's
the
his
shield to
bag. Like,
Utopia.
He does not. He
Yeah.
does not exactly trust several
Anyone?
people in here with a gun.
How
He
rude.
shouldn't trust
Yeah.
anyone in here with a gun.
Who is going to take the
That was fairly
blackjack?
trustworthy.
Callie?
I have. It's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, Callie's very much owning that one.
One thing I
I'm
want
just
to
You know,
picturing
me
it
and
with
Callie
her
are at the
aesthetic.
bottom of the list for that gun, but I guess not.
and
No.
the Battle Axe is going to Lex then, right?
Yes.
Okay, these are all magical items. From holding them and handling them, you understand instinctively that you have to attune to them. How many of you already have attuned items?
I believe I have one. I'm gonna double check.
Thank you. Only my sword is attuned.
Aeom's like, ooh, meditation lessons.
Meditation
Yeah,
lessons?
I have one attuned item.
Yep.
So yeah, I think the limit is 2. Can't even remember for sure.
3.
It's 3. 3. Good. So you guys.
Artificers get that, and artificers slowly get more and more,
Yes,
which makes them ridiculous at higher level.
Yes.
They build themselves attunement slots.
Yes.
All right. So, are you each going to go take the hour right now to go attune to them?
Do we have the time?
You had a couple of hours until the dinner, didn't you?
Yeah, we had 2 hours when we
Because
left
remember,
the
they still had to
dressmakers.
because they still had to make the adjustments to the clothing.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they were going
Yeah,
to
we had
deliver
2 hours
that.
until
They're
they
going to
were
deliver
ready.
that back to the ship.
Yeah.
So
it
you
takes-
have it at the very least an hour.
All right.
So yeah, if we wasted an hour, we still have an hour.
Gotcha. So you guys go ahead and take an hour to attune.
I'm gonna
Well,
take
no,
a
it's
short
kind of
rest.
sus.
Huh? Okay.
It's just, what's this? Could anybody else use a shield? I don't know. I don't know.
Right? New shield.
I can.
Do you want to trade?
Wouldn't.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Do you want the eyeball or do you want the zappy stick sock?
I don't. I mean, I have.
You mean the
I-
zappy ball sack?
I'm
Stick sack.
the stick sack. It's not a ball sack.
Mhm.
It's different. I
Looking at the shield with my detect magic still going, do I
Yeah.
see anything
like
untoward?
what's on it? What is it?
Just an eyeball?
An eyeball. And what are you looking at it with?
I've got my
With-
detect magic still going.
Oh, the shield is magical. Yeah.
But like what?
What kind?
what is it?
Does it say what kind of magic it is?
First.
I'm looking it up real quick.
If it's what I think it is.
What do we think it is?
I feel like I know, but I can't remember at the moment. I think I've seen it like paging through the book.
Okay, hang on a second. Oh, rats! That's the wrong one. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find the spell.
If it's the same, if it's what I think it is, and it has the same magic as my rapier.
It's necromancy.
What?
Nancy.
It's
Okay.
necromancy
Why does a shield need necromancy?
to protect against death, maybe.
Oh, it's necromancy, and what's the one that lets you see distances?
Divination.
Divination. It's necromancy and divination on that one.
It's necromancy and divination.
You can see beyond death.
It is sight beyond sight.
Hmm.
You can see all the bullshit. Welcome
mean,
to politics.
This room is just glowing. Like
Yeah. Honestly, Utopia, it's gonna be better than what the shields you have currently.
Okay.
and you can
Never look a gift
Stare at
ship in
people.
the mouth.
Feels like I'm cheating on the family heirloom shield.
Don't feel that
I mean
way.
it's fine to cheat on your family. They were terrible.
They were terrible. They were objectively terrible people.
Like my planet would actually be better if they had never existed.
That's true.
That's an entire planet.
Yes.
They're not wrong.
That's true.
Damn.
Okay, I'll take it.
You taking it?
Yeah.
All right. You begin attuning to the shield. As you do,
You die.
you die a horrible death. Both your eyes explode in your head. The
turn evil and
big
kill the whole
bloodshot eye
party.
was just a warning.
I fucking-
No, actually, you understand that this is an item called a Shield of Farsight.
I knew it.
Yep. Okay.
Um,
there we go.
This item is made to do two things. Number one, if you are ever in an encounter where you are blinded, the shield gives you the equivalent of dark vision through the shield itself. So you will still be able to see as if you have dark vision with the shield. Now, the other thing the shield can do is once per day, once per long rest, you can cast the blindness spell at, I think it's you cast the blindness spell as if it was cast at 5th level, 5th level spell slot, and you then that blindness, so that means I think it can affect more than one person at that level spell slot.
I believe so.
Yeah. And so you can actually use the blindness spell, and it is a concentration spell for you. It counts as a concentration spell for you. And so you will have to do concentration checks to maintain it, and it'll use your concentration slot. But it does not cost you a spell slot to cast it at all. And you can either choose to only target one target, or you can choose to target as many targets as it casts at 5th level, which I think is only 2. No, it's a 1st level spell, so it's 3.
No, it is a 2nd level spell, so at 5th level, 3 targets.
It's 3 targets. So you can cast it onto up to 3 targets. Okay? The only other thing that you know about the shield is that the blindness spell is necromancy, but the shield is also made utilizing necromancy because the eye was a sentient being's eye.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, weren't these shields created by mind flayers?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
another handy
Yep.
trait of
Yep.
that shield is if the shield is ever destroyed, then the mind flayer that made the shield gets blinded for like 2d12 hours.
You're pretty
Yep.
sure if they have the shield, the mind flayer is dead.
I mean, it was fair. That's
Definitely
fair.
blinded.
Definitely. Well, no, because the shield wasn't destroyed. Also, one other thing the shield can do is if you leave the shield like in your hotel room or whatever, and you go out without it at any time during the day, and this has no limit, you may choose to look through the eye of the shield into wherever it's at.
Nice.
It's a nanny cam.
Yeah, it's a nanny cam. You can like hang it in the wall, and you can see the room. It's still
You can
dark
put it in
vision. though.
Ames' room and
It's-
keep an eye on them.
It's still in dark vision, and it still
Or
does not
strapped
have
to her
any
back.
sound. Oh yeah, you can check for what's behind you if it's strapped to your back. But it still has only dark vision, and it still has no sound. So
Useful.
yeah, it's a neat little item.
You can literally just wear it
very
as a
cool.
backpack and have eyes in the back of your head.
I was gonna say that's. I mean, she does it. She uses her hammer mostly two-handed. So
So using it as a backpack is pretty
Yeah.
much maybe standard.
360 vision.
Wait, does she use a warhammer or a maul?
So Warhammer.
Warhammer.
isn't it?
Use a warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Which means you can either do shield and hammer or two-hand hammer.
Yeah, so she
Two-hand
mostly
hammer.
uses two-hand hammer for like
Yeah.
maximum effect.
But like, if a fight is looking like this thing is gonna hit really hard, I don't want to get hit. Pull out the shield. You'll do a little bit less. You're less likely to get hit. So you can swap out if you need to. You have the options. You're not hard locked into a single combat style now.
But also use a tag. So
Yeah,
pop
exactly.
off, bitch.
All right.
Just try to smash things.
Do
as-
what you do.
You're encased
Callie.
in metal. You're fine.
You attune to the
Exactly.
blackjack.
Until
Walking
somebody uses
refrigerator.
shocking grasp.
You attune to the blackjack.
Yeah.
Number one, it
You
is.
die.
Oh, by the way, it is a plus. It is also a +1 shield. So instead of giving you +2 to your armor class, it gives you +3.
Nice.
Spicy.
And I think that do pluses on shields go to your saves as well, or is that just the ring?
No,
That's
that's
just the ring.
so
That's just the ring.
there
Okay.
is an ability that allows you to add that, but I think that is either a class ability or a
I know the
Feat
ring. The
that
ring of
allows you to
protection
add.
allows you to add it to everything. So.
Yeah.
ring of protection and cloak of protection adds it to both.
Oh yeah, cloak of protection does too.
Cloak of protection is the better option though.
So Callie, the blackjack is a +1 weapon.
Dope.
It will give you. It gives you automatically advantage on stealth checks. As long as you have it attuned and on your person, you do not have to be holding it in your hand. It also will add it will add 2 dice to any what's the rogue's crit ability?
Sneak attack?
Sneak attack. Yeah, it'll add 2 dice to a sneak attack roll, and to top it all off, it will do the equivalent. It's the equivalent of the monk's stunning strike, with the save being your spell save DC. And the stunning strike will only last for 1 turn, but that's what the electric bolt is.
So now we have 2 people that can do sneak attacks. Excellent.
We have 2 people who can stun.
Also,
That
excellent.
too.
And then the pistol. That pistol is a +1 item for +1 attack, +1 damage. This gun can be fired 10 times. Then it has to be recharged. You can recharge it just by hooking it up to one of the ship's batteries and leaving it on the battery. It must be on the battery. It basically is the equivalent of a long rest. If you do not have batteries present, then you cannot charge it. The difference between it and a normal magic item that when charges are used up has a chance of not working again is because this is built on the battery technology that they use. It can never be rendered mute. It can never be rendered by using up all its charges. So the other thing about it is when you fire... Huh? Sorry?
No, I sneezed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought someone said something. Wait,
No, I
so-
sneezed very violently.
So, we haven't gone on break yet.
Achoo!
So, when you fire the gun, it basically fires a beam of heat and light. It does not count as sunlight. It doesn't count as light, though. The beam has a range of 220 feet.
Good lord.
Whatever the beam hits, if it's flammable, automatically catches on fire.
Yes.
If
Is that a gun of searing light?
yeah,
Nice.
So you've given Drake a overpowered lighter that can be recharged.
and it can be
It's-
shot 10
it's-
times.
It's one of the laser pistol thingies from Star Wars.
Laser pistol series thingies from Starring Light. So the beam also does. I think it does 5d6 fire damage.
Whoa!
Yeah, searing
Because
light's-
what?
5d6 fire damage.
Damn.
Bitchin'.
Okay.
The battle axe. The battle axe is counts as a +1 weapon.
Okay.
The battle axe also has some other features. Number 1, you know that it is something called a berserker axe.
Yes.
You get a +1 bonus to damage and to attack rolls. In addition, while you're attuned to the weapon, your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you have attained. So your hit point max, your 12th level? Your hit
Yeah,
point
it goes up
max
by 12.
11th.
11. So it
Yeah.
goes
Oh,
up by
yeah.
11. So your hit point maximum goes up by 11.
Oh.
However,
Oh, God.
this axe is cursed.
Of course it is.
Ah,
Of course it is.
yes.
I knew it.
Yeah, it has
Say you would
fan
die.
bases.
Shit. That was
As
Something
long
happened.
as you
Something had to
hold
be.
this axe and are attuned to it, you are absolutely unwilling to part with the axe. You will keep it within reach at all times. You have disadvantage on attack rolls with any weapon other than this one. And unless no foe is within 60 feet of you that you can see or hear, you will continue to attack whoever is nearest to you
She's
Oh,
a
no.
spy.
until all your
Spy.
foes are dead. Whenever a hostile creature damages you while the axe is in your possession, you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or go berserk. While berserk, you must use your action each round to attack the creature nearest to you with the axe. If you can make extra attacks as part of the attack action, you can use those use those attacks moving to attack the next creature after you fell your current target. If you have multiple possible targets, you attack one at random. You are berserk until you start your turn with no creatures within 60 feet of you can see or hear.
Oh no.
Ooh, Berserker Blade.
Yeah.
It gives you a bunch of extra hit points,
Gives me a bunch of extra hit
and you're a
points, but-
barbarian, so you get resistances. So it's gonna be really hard to stop you if you ever go berserk.
Yeah. Lex is also not wise.
Let's see.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. We
Don't
now
worry,
have somebody
Callie
who
will
can
just
sneak
smack you with a
attack and
billy
stun,
club.
and someone who can shoot you in the face with the untitled power of the sun. You're good.
All right. So
That's the opposite
let's go
of
ahead and
that.
take a 15-minute break. We've run a little bit over our normal time for that, so let's take a 15-minute break right now. We will come back in 15 minutes, and we will see what we want to do with everything else. See you guys in
Yes.
15 minutes. is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We took a little break. We are refreshed. We are back, and we are happy. We are all happy. Yes. Everyone has toys.
I'm scared of mine.
Mine's Zappy.
Somebody gave a rogue a gun. What's the worst that could happen?
Why are you scared of yours?
I might.
Are you scared of what you might see?
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't have to. You're always sleeping with one eye open.
It's true.
You can see it. You can see it when Aom tries to sneak out of the room in the middle of the night when he thinks you're asleep.
Oh, yeah, no,
nanny camera.
Yeah, no, I'm literally gonna have to nanny cam AM. God damn it! Like,
look at that. No one manicammed air, and they disappeared.
yeah, no, literally,
Just-
she evaporated.
Yeah.
Just gone.
She fucking evaporated.
Poofed. All right. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to remind everyone, if you do give us a follow here on Twitch, if you haven't yet, you will be entered to win this set of books that we're going to give away when we hit 1,000 followers on Twitch. Now, this set of books is the D&D course set, which has the Player's Guide, Monsters Manual, and the DMG. Plus, it has that GM screen included with it. It comes with that lovely slip sleeve cover, and we're going to give this away. We hit 1,000 followers, so we're going to give it away to one lucky follower, and we're at 947. So we're like almost down to the last 50, and that's freaking cool. And we have all of you to thank for it. But if you wanted to help us get there sooner, let other people know about Dinner in a Game stream. Let them know that all they have to do is give us a follow, and the follows are free, so they will not be out anything, and they get a chance to win a set of D&D books. It's kind of amazing. And that's what you get for following us. Yay! Do me one favor. I'm going to be right back because my dog is being a pain in the butt. I'm going to let him go outside.
That's what dogs do.
Alrighty.
While
So
you're doing
now
that, I'm
what
gonna
we
do this.
got-
I'll be right back.
Air returns.
Scary animal facts. Should they ever be given a way to survive, the heat from re-entry, squirrels can survive terminal velocity, meaning should they be able to survive, burning up in the atmosphere, you could drop them from space and they would walk it off.
Sam, why are you like this?
And you won't
Just-
eat people.
He will torture squirrels, but he will not eat a person.
Not eat people.
There
People
are
are
limits.
terrible. Squirrels are great.
People are high in
pretty
cholesterol.
No, the fuck they're not.
Squirrels are pretty
They're
fantastic.
better than people.
Squirrels are great.
Do you
Red
know
you
what?
know
squirrels
That's
suck
the valid
ass.
part.
Red
They
squirrels are
did-
terrible.
They
I'm
did
a big fan of
study.
most rodents.
They did a study on this area in the Amazon where the custom was to bury people by putting their bodies in the river. So they started catching the local piranha, and they found out that all the local piranha, which are feeding on the bodies that are in the river, had high cholesterol.
Oof.
So people give you high cholesterol.
Yes, people give you high cholesterol. Don't eat long pork. That's all I'm saying.
Long pig.
Have you seen how skinny I am?
I know we'll have to wrap you in bacon.
You can. You
No, I
can
meant I can
be
eat lots of
skinny.
people.
No, you can be skinny and have high cholesterol.
Yeah, you can.
I probably.
Yeah, you can.
You can't.
Literally me sitting here with like a Joe Louis, a muffin, and a cheese sandwich,
Cheese sandwich.
and
It's
tons
I
of
could go
alcohol.
for a cheese sandwich.
And it's just all there so you can be happy.
Yes, people are there so I can be happy.
Eat them.
In the meantime, so Lex,
Yes. I'm cursed. It's fine.
number one, once
we're
you
back.
finish.
Sorry, fuck.
Yes, we've been back.
Yeah, we're back. That was all live, sweetie.
Shit.
We're doing it live.
We did it live. It's been done.
Then did
On
it.
OnlyFans.
Done did it.
So Lex, you feel the rush as the axe infuses you with all that extra energy, and you can feel that you feel more, almost like more invulnerable because of the extra hit points in mechanical sense. And the axe is just... It is... you feel that this came from this axe. And you cannot stop just touching it and looking at it and just marveling at it.
It's mine. My own.
My
Precious.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Lex
I
is
had to
just
go
like
there.
Lex like tries looking at everybody else and just keeps the gaze just keeps going back to the axe.
Aeom's holding their hand out. Can I hold it?
You look with your eyes.
Well, I asked if I could hold it, not if I could see it.
I know. I was trying to be funny.
Trying to be funny.
Why are you like this?
What happened?
Private
Don't worry
chat.
about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it.
Oh
God
boy.
damn it.
Oh boy. Oh, boy,
I'll show you where
boy,
it'll
boy.
take you, Sam.
Ooh.
Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
oh my. Oh my.
We're about to go into a different type of stream.
Welcome to Dinner and a Game
After dark.
dark.
It's after dinner?
It's Dag only
Ah,
fans.
it's dessert.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's dessert and a
Welcome
game.
to dessert.
I would just like to take a moment to remind my overly horny cast that we are on Twitch, not OnlyFans, and I would like to keep from getting banned. So
We're not overly horny. We're just the right amount of horny.
We're just the regular.
there
D&D
too much?
amount of-
Just a fair amount.
There is
scale?
not too much.
Okay.
if you guys get me booted, I will come find you all.
That means
Hey,
we
I
I'm
didn't
hiding
do
in the
anything.
woods for 4 days.
Wait, Sam, you started this.
I will
I was
just wait for the
talking
4
about-
days to be up and you go home. I'm not going into the fucking woods. I hate the fucking woods. I will... Oh, or I'll just burn the woods down. One or the other.
But I love the woods.
I hate
But you're in
nature.
Texas, not California.
Yeah, so...
That's a
Texas catches on fire all the time, too. There's just a lot more space to burn here.
Wait, do you have
That's
trees
true.
in Texas?
Huh?
Actual
There
question.
are.
You guys have trees in Texas?
There are
Okay.
trees in Texas.
It's true.
Damn.
No, it's
But
just
you do
guns,
you
giant
do-
guns that are just.
You do
upright.
understand that
Guns,
even...
that's where guns come from. They're just brought out of the
You do
ground.
understand that
They-
all
they
No
veg-
wonder
on a
you have
tree.
such a problem with them.
all vegetation burns, so like those big fields and everything, those burn too. Those actually burn super fast. Literally, a friend of mine almost died because he was fucking playing with matches, and we were walking through this field, and he started a grass fire, and we were trying to stomp it out, and it was super dry because it was a drought, and the fire went so fast that we were running from it, and it was catching up to us.
Like,
No,
that's fun,
thank
that's
you.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And
no.
this is why you don't play with fire.
This is why you don't
You're
play
an
with
idiot.
matches. If there's
That's
any
the
children watching this show,
fire.
though, don't watch the show at all.
Yeah.
Go
yeah.
away.
I mean,
You
get
need to
off.
leave.
Why are
You
you
need to
here?
leave.
Why are you
Why are you here?
Bye, children.
Ponytails on
Not
Discord,
sorry.
not Twitch.
Not 18, you're 12. Please get out.
All right, so Callie,
Yeah.
now that you know what this thing can do,
Yeah.
how do you feel about it? Oh my god.
A little part just wants to go and sneak up on people and just like smack them with it real quick just to see what happens.
You know what'll happen.
Yeah, but I just want to see what the human or how the human body would react.
God.
Purely scientific.
Purely scientific. You know what the funniest thing would do right now is you decide to test it out on Lex and she fails her roll.
Literally.
Oof. Oof.
I would
And
be
that's
like,
what we call a TPK.
But also, she feels like she could really, really do well at a game of hide and seek right now.
You already had advantage on stealth checks because you have the boots.
Well, yeah.
No, boots
But,
are
like-
boots are stealth and movement. This gives
Stealth and
overall, I think, meaning it covers everything.
I think the boots just say that they
Give advantage on
it
stealth
just
checks.
says it just says advantage on stealth.
That's weird because the cloak says the same thing, but they cover two different things. One is sight, one is
Advantage on-
sound.
Dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
The boots cover noise. The cloak covers vision.
Yeah,
With
so
that
it's
complete
all
advantage.
movement. So she could be extra sneaky. She doesn't even have to move anymore. She can stand still. Which I think, again, I can do that just as like a wood elf.
No, it's stealth checks. You don't have to worry about any stealth check now.
I just don't have to worry about anything because you have like there's like a wood elf thing.
Yeah, what else? As long as they get
Have
camouflage,
to
as long as they
hide
don't
as
move.
long as you're lightly obscured. Yeah,
Yep,
Callie is so sneaky and she's never even tried to be.
I know. She's never even used it. She's just like, what?
Oh my god. Callie just has my ability where she accidentally is silent all the time. Oh my god, I just realized that. Sorry, like last year or 2 years ago or something, we went to Fest and I kept sneaking up on my friends completely accidentally. Just like moving around, all of a sudden I'd say something and they're like, oh, I didn't know you were there. I'm like, even really? Okay. So that's why I have jingly belts now. So I can never be
That's why you have jingly
What?
bells.
at Fest because
Someone
then
put
I'll
a
get
bell
lost.
on her.
Exactly. I'll get lost.
All right, so and Drake,
Yes.
the pistol, it is fully charged. You can probably understand why they did not have it out and weren't really using it, because a misfire would catch their own ship on fire.
Yeah. It's like,
Like if you shot at someone and you actually managed to miss, and then it hit your own ship, it'd be very bad.
yeah, but against an enemy ship.
With the kind of range it has.
220 feet.
Potentially.
Or against a target that doesn't quite see him. It's just, hey, surprise, bitch.
Raziel has set many ship on fire with searing light, so yes. It's a fun spell to have.
So he's just going to, after done and turn into it, he's going to adjust one of the knife holsters to better fit it, and then just underneath the jacket in the vest, just so it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. No
Yeah,
one's got to worry about
And
it.
I think the biggest boon that I put on it is because I gave it charges, but I made it to where even if you burn out all the charges, you don't run that chance of having the weapon pretty much
Oh,
destroyed.
dead.
Yeah. And that's because it's literally designed to be recharged.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That is diggable.
and Utopia, are you still scared of your shield?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I also feel
Just
like-
because it has
also-
necromancy doesn't
No,
make it bad.
No, but I also
Look at
just feel
Callie.
like because this has happened before, she feels like a fucking ancestor is just gonna come up through the floor and be like, "Wow, okay, I see what kind of person you are. It wasn't good enough for you," because she's literally had ancestors just show up before, so she's also
and
kind
we'll
of
just-
like,
Kick him back to hell or whatever.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
just saying somebody's gonna pop up and be like dishonor on you?
"No,
dishonor on your cow."
literally." She's like, "Is that
Ultimate
great
dishonor.
brand whatever is just gonna show up and be like, wow." Okay, so the family shield wasn't good enough. Wow, I see what kind of person you are. Like,
Oof, oof. That speaks to me.
Yes.
no, literally.
Speaks to me.
Same.
He's the
Same.
last member of the family. They're like, wow, I knew you're gonna be a disappointment.
Oh.
And there's nobody else. There's no backup. It's just her.
It's just you.
Just drop the old family crest on the ground. Ka-chang,
Like,
chang.
I mean, you can't unite with a family if the family isn't around anymore.
See, that's what she's thinking. Is that she's like, I mean, technically,
Oh my
the
god.
family got liquidated. So,
Oh boy.
so
Liquidation sale.
Oh my god.
everything must go.
Everything
Was
must
there
go.
an estate sale because
Everything did go.
Everything
Time
did
to-
go.
it's time to
Actually,
thrift.
yeah,
Pretty
everything
sure your
went.
uncle's probably liquid at this point too.
Oh no, everything
Uh.
went. They took everything. They took all. I remember still. They took everything.
Like what?
Except for the winter furniture.
No.
The winter
God damn
guard.
it. God damn it. No, they took all the guards. They're
And
all
for
the guards.
our new
they
players,
rehomed the island?
for our
or
new
the
players,
planet.
the Astra estate was taken over,
Mhm.
and most of the servants were still there, being forced to deal with the cult members who had taken over the estate. But all the guards were missing, and so they went into the basement, and they were looking around after they liberated the place, and they found like the furniture is all the because the Astras are loaded. And so they had like the winter furniture was stored in the basement. So that's where the jokes keep on coming about the winter furniture, because there was 2 orcs in the party at that point, and the orcs are like, "You have so much money, you have more than one set of furniture." And they're like, but then they found the guards who had been dumped in the water cistern in the basement, and that they joked, "Oh look, they store the winter guard too."
Seasons are for clothes and furniture, not people.
people.
People are year round.
Are we
I feel
sure
like
about that?
Eldrin-
Yes.
Sure about that?
I feel like
not year
Eldrin-
round anymore.
Nope.
Eldrin aren't necessarily year-round people. Just saying.
I feel like they're actually the most year-round people.
Well, as a group, yes. Individually, not necessarily.
Yeah. And so, you guys have these items on your possession. What do you gotta do about all the bottles?
I mean, Drake said to take the one that we bought to them and keep.
No,
The-
the
potion
referring to the
bottles.
potions.
Oh, the potion bottles? Yeah.
I'm just saying, we do like a round of shot roulette, see what happens.
No.
That's just everybody.
Purely scientific.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
There.
Who's wearing stuff that would allow them to hide some healing potions on them, if any?
Val has
Super
a bag of holding, so that would
Yeah, and we
be-
have healing potions that we haven't used in that as well. But I feel like we're gonna need healing.
Aom has a magical ability to pull liquids out of places.
As
long as they're alcoholic.
But it's only alcohol, so not the healing potion.
So what you're saying is we need to make a mixed drink, like healing
Yeah,
and
just
red
pour-
wine, like a
just-
sangria.
sangria,
Make a
a
healing
sangria of
We can put
healing.
some good berries in it too.
Okay, I like the good berries with it. That's
It's
I
kind
do
of funny
have
because
good berries.
sangria means blood.
Oh, we love that. Okay.
It's true. It's true.
I feel like we should bring the healing potions with us. Just
Yeah.
in case.
Val puts them in his bag.
And Val, you do
Yep.
know that although there are a lot of destructive potions that are evocation, healing magic is also evocation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is dumb. I wish they would undo that change.
Aren't some healing spells necromantic?
They're more the life draining spells.
Yeah,
The ones that technically are healing that
because it's
are
still life
necromancy are all
manipulation.
your revival spells. So
Oh yeah,
spare
yeah.
the dying, revivify, reincarnate,
Yep.
resurrection. Those are all necromancy. Cure wounds and such used to be necromancy, but they changed it over to evocation.
I
think
kind
it
of
used to
don't
be-
like that.
It didn't used to be
No.
necromancy, actually. It used to be there's just divine magic. It didn't have a school.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like any manipulation to the body should be considered necromancy. Just saying.
But you have to be dead to be.
If you're healing somebody,
To be
it's dead tissue.
necromance.
You are removing the dead tissue so it can heal.
It's not dead
Dude.
tissue. It's just been cut or bruised or something. It's not dead.
It's dying.
It's
It will
damaged.
die
It's
after
heavily
a
damaged.
bit.
Because yeah, well,
It's
scabs are just dead blood.
Let's chat. Vote on it.
Get in the
healing
comments.
should healing be necromancy or not?
Is healing necromancy?
I'm gonna start a poll. Damn it.
I don't know. I consider necromancy life manipulation in any way, shape, or form. If you are healing somebody, you're manipulating their life so they don't die.
And that is why we practice consensual necromancy, people.
Oh shoot, should I be asking bodies?
Raziel
Yeah,
does
like,
until he doesn't.
Timmy, is this okay?
Can't get an answer from until they're Timmy, so.
That's exactly true.
Yeah.
Be like, I did this. Is this okay? No? Too bad.
Use like speak
Well,
with the
too
dead,
late now.
That's for you.
I don't know if I actually have Speak with the Dead.
but
I do.
Val does.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah,
Val
so
has
we'll
to
speak with
ask
them.
every corpse before
Yeah.
Callie can reanimate it.
Hey,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
reaction, though, to
bring
bring
you
him
back,
back.
as a zombie. You good? You good with that?
Good. Is that okay?
We could
All
get
right.
vengeance if you were killed by somebody, who was a dick.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's most
Yeah, it's-
likely that we killed them though. So
It's a reaction, so we gotta move quick.
Yeah.
how
Otherwise,
long
Bruce
has it
Wayne's
been?
gonna
Is
be
20 minutes past yet?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Can I get out of here now?
No,
Yes.
I need to know if I'm still in GF timeout, and I'm not. So
Oh,
yeah,
All right,
if
the
you
poll
had
has
to
been
attune,
started.
That would have taken you an hour.
right. Okay.
So yeah, Camille has actually for the entire hour that you're attuning to the item,
Yeah.
Camille never showed up.
I know. I'm in girlfriend jail.
Girlfriend Jane.
That would be a really good song.
Yeah, I think you have to type in exclamation point vote necro. Or exclamation point vote Evo.
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 I
yeah.
don't like it though.
Oh, it did. It worked.
Okay.
All right, so we have. You guys are, kind of like coming up on deck. Well, actually, who's going up on deck? Who's staying down below?
I'm going to the crew's quarters where Camille
I feel like
is.
since Val didn't have anything to attune, he probably was already on deck,
Gotcha.
kind of surveying stuff. Or no, he's in his captain's quarters cleaning up after you all.
Coming up to you. So
Aeom's helping.
okay. So while you guys are in the captain's quarters, a knock comes on the door. I'm assuming the door. You probably left the door open.
Probably.
Yeah, and so you see Rami's standing in the doorway, and she says, "So, pickings are slim. I put the word out. We have some volunteers from the Harpy, some gentlemen who are actually coming off service. So they're willing to take a spin on this journey." Mainly for the experience. They didn't even ask what the pay was. But I'm assuming they're going to get premium pay because that's kind of what I told them.
Sure, yeah.
But
No paying people in experience. I don't believe in that.
she says, so we have a couple of gunners, so that's well and good. She says, but I was looking to try and get some more crew anywhere else. The harbor master pointing me in a couple of good places. I've got some leads, but I'm going to tell you now, a lot of we're not looking at the cream of the crop.
Okay.
It's going to be kind of difficult because we're going to have to do what we can with what we can.
I mean, that's always been our jam, I think.
I know, but I'm just wanted to make sure we understood that, if you guys want to take this into some untested waters and do some risky stuff, thank you very much for the cheer. But this is not probably the crew we want to do that with.
So, not the crew to take to Kyrell.
Well, As long as we can get to Kyrell, we'll be fine. It's just, as I understand it, once you get into planet itself and get into the atmosphere, from what I understand, things can get dicey.
Okay.
I mean, there might be a solution to this, though we might have to tread waters a little bit more carefully.
Ah, you stealthy bastard. Where'd you come from?
I can't help it that there are feather falls, well, louder than my footsteps.
Right.
Yes.
Have you decided to check in with any of the, what was that one group in that one city?
I don't know. I probably
You're
wasn't with you
being
at the
very
time.
descriptive.
The gang,
The gang?
the
criminal network.
yeah, the
Oh.
Emerald.
Oh,
The Emerald.
The
They're
Emerald
kind of-
Enclave?
Yeah, they're kind of busy at the moment.
Where there's
Remy
one,
looks at
there is
you.
always
You have
more than
dealings
one.
with the Emerald Enclave?
I
Well,
had a contact that they are now working with the I can't remember the name of that city that we were in.
Ayla?
Ayla?
No, the mountain city in the where
Oh,
we-
yeah.
Trask.
Trask.
Traps.
They're working with Trask at the moment. I kind of put those two together. I no longer have dealings with them, but I did.
Every city, no matter how big or small, has some sort of network. We can get in touch with
You would
them.
think that.
We could perhaps find some people who are willing to travel and be paid to do so that know what they're doing.
I would much rather not have to tap the emerald again if I don't have to. Like the leader seems like they might keep their word, but at the same time, we had to do a lot to get that favor that he owed us.
Well, if we need people who know what they're doing, a lot of times you'll find it there. Professional smugglers.
Yes, no, I understand the concept here. The problem is they're criminals, and we were done with that, and didn't really want to re-enter that realm again if we didn't have to.
And yet
I
here
agree
I
with that.
stand.
Shut
But
up,
you're
hero.
a hero.
Remy kind of
Yes.
looks
a criminal.
over at Drake, and she says, "You're an officer."
And a hero.
And a brother of the church.
Mm.
Oh, right. That's right. That did happen, didn't it?
Literally, he has a holy calling.
What I'm saying is
That before or
if
after
we-
you were full of holes? I mean,
Yes.
Your legs were kind of mush.
What I'm trying to say is, considering where we're going and what we're going to be doing, I don't think we have too much of an option to be too picky.
We could be a little picky.
Yeah, we're pretty rich. Well, Utopia's pretty rich.
As well, there are many
Make it
things that
rain.
people on the law-abiding side cannot do.
I feel like you're
Oh,
just doing
we-
this so that we can stop calling you a hero.
Oh, yeah. Do we really want to delve into the non-law-abiding
Yeah, but there's no reason
side of
to.
things?
I'm
I
planning
mean,
to.
we're
I'm planning-
adventurers. We kind of skirt the line as it is, but now we're also officers, so we have to be very careful about how we skirt that line. I would much rather not skirt the line at all if necessary. Not that
I
I'm
I
lawful
told
or
them it
anything.
was. I already told them it was a mistake to do this to me.
I really want to skirt now.
So I fully
God, that's
intend
we're
You
getting
get you
this
one
right.
made.
it can be done. But regardless,
The choice wasn't
We-
yours, Drake, to make us officers. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Yes.
The Jägerhorn made that choice. He did the thing, or they did the thing. It's done. Like, there's no use crying about it. We are
oh no,
we are now
I'm
what we are.
absolutely going to utilize this to aid us to its fullest potential.
And by aiding us to use it to its fullest potential, you mean abuse the living shit out of it.
Everywhere I
see you.
can. Everywhere I can.
We see you.
I'm not dumb.
We know you're not.
So, there's nothing saying you can't play both sides. Just because
You can
we
play
are-
any side you'd like. The 3-in-1 would very much prefer to not play those sides should we not have to.
Also, you're the captain of the
He's also
ship.
captain. Yeah.
Also, I am the captain of the ship. So
I'm simply giving an option.
Around this
it is an
saying we
option,
have to.
and I hear the option. And I am
Around
deciding
this
to
time,
put that
you
option
hear
in my pocket.
from up on deck. You hear, "Hello on the ship.
Hello, ship.
Permission to come aboard. I have packages."
I'm gonna walk out onto
Fortune
the
away.
deck. We'll
Must be
finish this. later.
close.
Agreed.
We'll walk out onto the deck.
Agreed, sir.
And who might be calling?
He says, "I'm one of the assistants from the tailor shop. I have your for the evening."
Ah, yes. Come aboard, please.
He says, "Thank you." And he grabs like a couple of packages and he walks across the gangplank and he kind of looks around and he sets them down. He goes back and gets the rest of them and comes back.
Ah.
And he says, "This one says Wallenstein.
That would be me.
You are. This one says Utopia Aster.
I'll take that one.
Thank you, Aeon.
This one says Camille.
I'll take that one too.
Okay. This one says Lex.
That's me. I'll take it.
This one says Lieutenant Drake.
That would be me.
Hands up to you. And
Your
this one
future is
says,
Lieutenant Brother Drake. Or Drake.
Or brother Lieutenant Drake?
I just
Yes.
read what was on the
Don't
package.
you
I'm sorry.
Dare.
Calavatia.
Callie. You can just yes. I'll take that for Callie.
Okay. And she says, and I think is that everyone? This one is for Aeon.
Oh, that's also me.
That's you.
Very well. So if you require any other assistance, my master has asked me to remind you that he is at your beck and call.
How quickly can you make another outfit,
an entire outfit?
or at least find something fitting? And I'm gonna gesture to Rami to fit my friend.
And she says,
If you would do me the honor of joining me for
we
dinner.
would have to get her down to the shop to measure. It would at least be several hours.
But we don't have several hours, do we?
No.
Okay.
No, you got about an hour
well-
and a half.
Do you happen to have a dress handy?
Rami says,
Amy?
I have my dress blues.
Would you care to join me for dinner?
I guess.
I mean, I know you're busy. You don't have to. If you don't want to, but-
No. I mean, I don't really have anything more I can do tonight, and the crew's not coming on to start making general repairs until the morning. Says, but I guess I take the night off. I'm gonna have to go find my dress uniform. I don't really know where I mean, I
put
know
the
where it's
packages
stored.
down, and I will bow in as grand a gesture as I can. And it would be an absolute honor if you would join me for dinner.
I would be absolutely pleased. Hydrate.
Or dihydrate.
Don't.
Don't give me
Don't
choices.
tempt Aeom. Don't tempt Aeom.
For real.
Or
God.
Drake.
Cassie, drink.
I did drink. I drank again.
Drinking.
I have a straw.
Drink, Barrett, drink!
I double drinked.
Double drinkited.
Drankited.
Drank.
I thought when you said don't give me choices, that meant you were saying no.
Oh well, if it's hydrate or dihydrate, yeah, don't give me choices.
Oh God! All right, so the servant who's there said looks at us. Well, then would there be anything else you need of me?
No, thank you very kindly. You have fulfilled your duty, and I pull out a gold piece.
Oh,
Please take
thank
this.
you so much. Thank you so much. And they kind of slip it inside a pocket, and they go, I was also supposed to tell you that my master asked me to inform you that the schedule start for the dinner party, which is supposed to be happening in an hour and a half, is actually now happening in half an hour. There's probably a messenger on its way to you with the change in time, but would not probably make it here before that change happened. Apparently, the mistress that you were speaking, that Lady Utopia was speaking with at the shop, passed this information through my master to get it to you.
Gotcha. Aeom,
that's
please
right.
go and
already
inform
running.
Utopia.
Callie?
So let's cut to Utopia real quick. Because I'm assuming you're going to the room because Camille hasn't come out.
Yeah.
All right.
She's gone.
Once
I
again,
wouldn't-
Camille is fucking gone.
I
God
literally would not put that past it at this point. Like she fucking evaporated. Or
She
some
just
shit.
fucks
Like,
right off.
So
she
you
fucks
go
right off.
You go
immediately.
down. You
All
go
the
to
way
the
off.
room. You go to the room that you and
Did
Camille picked
dihydrate,
out.
not hydrate.
And you knock on the door, and you hear Camille's voice. She says, "Yes,
It's been more than 20 minutes.
I know.
Do you need more time?
No. I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very
Okay.
much."
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door. So she's standing there. And instead of being in her dress she has like 2 or 3 outfits that she actually, even though you've bought her more clothes, she seems to regularly wear those, like they're her most comfortable things that she owns. Instead of being in the 2 different pant and shirt outfits she has, blouse and leggings outfits, or the dress she normally wears, this time she is standing there, and she is in very new looking but well fitted leather armor. And she has a longbow in her left hand. There is a quiver of arrows over her back. There looks to be some sword on her opposite hip from her right hand. She has a green cloak thrown over one shoulder, and she's standing there, and she is wearing a combination leather and chainmail cap. It's got chainmail hanging down, but it's got just like a leather domed cap. And she's standing there, and she says, "I am going to start learning to be a part of your world in at least some aspect. I don't know if I can learn how to be refined and ladylike, but I know that I can face danger. I just need to learn the skills. I figured the safest thing for me, since I don't think I've ever shown any aptitude for magic, is to learn how to use this. And she holds up the longbow. So I took some of the money you gave me, and I bought this. With the intention that I will find one of the people in the group to show me how to shoot, and maybe show me some other things. I don't want to feel like I am a burden or an afterthought or someone who has to be protected. I hope you can understand.
Utopia is gonna drop the new shield right on its fucking creepy ass eye. I don't want it looking right now. I don't feel like it's the equivalent of like when your pet wanders in and it's like, what are you guys doing? Like, you know, so eye down. And goes over to Camille and kneels down in front of her and takes her arms. There is nothing more I could ever ask of you. You don't have to be anything that you don't think you can become. The world ended. My family's dead. Whatever's coming for my family involves all of you. And this is so much better than having my old life to pretend to look forward to again. I can't go back.
She kind of looks down at you and she says, so it only took the end of the world to let you know what you wanted?
I wasn't allowed to want anything before the world ended.
She kind of like, she reaches out her hand, she touches your face, and she says, you weren't allowed to want anything, and I couldn't picture a world where I could have anything. We are the oddest pair ever. Now, who do you know that can shoot a bow?
I have some very basic training in it, but I'll have to ask. Maybe Lex? I'm not sure.
Well, we'll go find out. And by the way, Utopia has extensive training in the use of a bow. Not to the level of like a ranger, but you know,
not like
or a fighter who's trained primarily in the use of the bow. But since you have knowledge of all martial weapons, you could definitely teach her how to. Yep, you could definitely teach her how to shoot a bow. It's just not something you normally want to use.
Gay archery lessons.
Gay archery lessons.
Gay archery lessons.
If anyone has ever taught anyone else how to shoot a bow, it is a very intimate thing to have to teach someone.
Gay archery lessons.
So she looks at you and she says, all right, then when do we start? And right then, Aoms comes running downstairs.
Bussin'. Slips
just like
on the
holding
shield.
I'm just holding the boxes. And I turn to the side. These are for us.
Right.
Also, nice armor.
Doesn't she look amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I can almost move in it.
Nice. Aom's
You'll
gonna
get
drop
used
the
to
boxes
it.
and draw the sword out of her sheath and just start
That's sharp.
flourishing. Yep, I know.
It's a short sword, by the way, so you could totally use it if you
Perfect.
wanted to.
Flipping and whipping it around.
And she's like,
Yeah, they actually
"Ah,
train
ah."
us in the short sword at the monastery.
Oh,
I
well
just
then
don't
you can
like
show me how to use that.
I could, yeah.
Do you know how to use
Yeah.
this? And she holds up the bow.
No.
Oh,
I
well, Utopia knows how to use it.
I can probably teach you a little bit.
Okay, no, that's
Also,
fine.
Val can teach you with the sword as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's great. I mean, I'll take anything I can get. Maybe Drake can show me how to, make sure I hit people in the vital parts.
Or stab someone in an alley.
I've seen him throw things and do horrible things to people, so.
Yeah, but he summons those with his mind. It's not the same.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know.
I'm sure
We'll
the
see.
application is the same, but he's different.
I mean, I figured a body's a body. If you know where to stab it or shoot it, it's gonna do about the same thing.
Fair enough. Well, enough morbid talk. We have to get dressed.
I was just talking about shooting people.
That's pretty morbid.
Oh.
And I work with dead people.
And I work with dead people.
I mean, sometimes they make people dead because
Just,
they just want to get the fuck out. Oh, I can't curse anymore. Oh, I have to. Ooh, oh, it's been so
Can't
long.
curse anymore?
No. Oh,
We
no.
can't curse?
What?
Did you tell everyone else?
Am I in the mental link? I don't think I am.
I don't know
You
if
are.
Camille's still
Hold on,
Am I?
cycling through. You are, yes.
I don't think Camille is.
Okay, no cursing.
Camille,
Cursing is off limits now.
What? Why?
Why?
Oh,
For the
right.
dinner.
why?
For the dinner. No, for the
Hoity
dinner.
toity,
Watch your
hoity
language.
toity.
Oh,
Hoity-toity. Hoity-toity.
I thought we were gonna
Oh,
die, or the ship
fuck
was gonna
right
explode.
off.
Did-
You gotta
did
be kidding
Aeom-
me.
Did Aeom tell you that we only have a half hour?
What?
No.
God, get ready.
Get there.
Camille's looking at you. What's wrong?
We have a half an hour to get
We
there.
have a half an hour?
They
They
moved
changed
it
the
up.
time.
They moved
on
it
us.
up because
Camille's
they
like,
want to
I
make
put
us
a
late.
helmet on my head. She takes it off.
They want to make us late.
Oh yeah, no, they want to make assholes out of us. Okay, okay.
Watch your language. What did I just say?
Battle stations,
you know what?
everyone.
You know
Battle
what? Fine,
stations.
fine.
Camille's
I
like,
won't curse.
How do I get out of this?
I'll help.
Camille's like, funny.
I don't know what's going on in there. It sounds weird. Good luck with whatever you're doing. I need to
Aeom
get
started
into
laying
this
everything
outfit.
out so that it's
Yeah.
just easy to access.
Thank you.
Got it.
Thank you so much.
Callie?
Okay.
Callie,
Is Callie in the link? I thought Callie
Yes.
was in
Callie
the
and
link.
Lex, I don't think Kelly and Lex are in the link.
the only ones who are outside of the link. Callie was in the link. Val was in the link. Lex is in the link.
Lex was not in the link.
Utopia was in the link.
No, Lex wasn't in the link.
I don't know if I was in the link either.
You didn't
No,
say
because I can
it.
do up to 4, including
No.
Cell.
Lex wasn't in the link. I know Lex wasn't in the link.
Yeah, we did like a voting thing, didn't we?
And
I
Aeom
don't
had
even
Lex.
remember.
And Aeom had Lex
the
excluded.
reason I know is because he was specifically mad at Aeom at that moment and thus
Yeah,
excluded
no, I know I'm
Aeom
not in the link.
and did almost everyone but Aeom, which at that time was Val,
But didn't you give it to...
Callie, Lex, and Utopia.
No, it was Val, Camille, Utopia,
Yeah, it was
Callie,
Camille.
and Drake.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Camille's in the link.
Camille is in the link. Aeom and Lex are not.
Yeah,
So Lex is just like watching the two of Val and Drake be involved in this conversation and then just nudges Val. The fuck's happening?
Oh, Psychic Link. Telling everyone about this new situation.
Oh yeah,
Which
that's
You should probably start getting
Just-
ready for that.
Callie,
And through the mental link, just because she's so
Go get ready.
discombobulated, you hear
Fast.
Camille. How many fucking buckles does this thing have?
So
But our
many.
clothes
because-
haven't even shown up yet.
What?
They're
Well,
here.
well,
Clothes are
we're-
here. Clothes
they're
are
here.
here.
Kelly,
Oh.
you have the clothes in your hand.
Callie
Well,
was
that was
not
a box.
on
No,
the
I
deck.
took
That's
the
like-
clothes for Callie because Callie wasn't on deck.
Aeom has the
Yeah,
clothes,
it's like-
actually.
it's like come up
Tell
the
Kelly I'm
top.
coming.
It's like
Tell Kelly I'm going down. And Lex will grab that box. and
Going
start
down
taking-
where?
I mean, wherever
What
she
happens below
We're
deck
below it. We're
stays
going
below
below
deck.
if you all need me, I will be changing and be back up here on deck. Oh,
I rush into
this
the
better be
captain's quarters.
fucking worth it.
Rami's like, we have
Because
half
I
an
may
hour.
not be able to
I am
curse
not
out
gonna
loud.
make that. I gotta go find my dress uniform. I have to go all the way to the ship. She just goes, I'll meet you. I'll meet you there. Wherever there is, I'll find you. And she like just takes off running.
Maybe you should have told her where we were going.
We're going to, and I just shout the location of where we're going.
She goes to a sliding stop and she says, shit! And she turns around, she runs back up the gangplank and says, I forgot I already brought my stuff over here. And she goes running down the decks.
She's as scatterbrained as you are, Val. Perfect match.
Yeah.
So why are you blushing like a schoolboy every time you talk?
I do not know about the whole...
Yeah. We'll talk about that later. I'll just go into the captain's quarters and close the door.
Aeom senses another disturbance in the force.
You fought demons! You fought demons! Grow a spine! Jesus.
So you guys change clothes, get ready. You come out onto the deck, and you see Rami's there, and she's already gotten changed. She's in a dress uniform, and she says, you guys are kind of walking up, she's standing there, and she's looking up, and she's, oh, thank God. And then one of those lifts comes floating down. One of the loading barges comes floating down, and she says, okay, so this will get us there in 5 minutes.
Fantastic.
And she says, so is everyone here? And everyone got dressed, I assume.
Yep.
All right.
Callie even brushed her hair.
What'd you do with all the leaves and the twigs?
She like put her hair up in a bun and then stuck the leaves in so they look decorative.
That's so
Or
I
is what
would
she
not.
thinks is decorative, so it's like just like a fascinator of a bird's nest,
I know.
like sitting in the top corner.
It looks like a bird's
love
nest up there.
that.
All right, so the ship, the loading barge lifts off, goes shooting over the spindle. You see it goes down, actually below like the level of the docks, and you get down to one of the lower areas in the spindle, and there's this huge stone balcony area, in front of an entrance into like all the caverns that make up the lower part of the spindle. And it lands on the area, and you guys, and Rami's like, okay, so this is their private landing pad. She says, so we should be able to go down this hallway, and we will be able to, we'll be greeted by the guards, I assume. We're going to a dinner with them.
yes.
Okay. This was not what I was expecting to do tonight. I'm going to be very quiet because I am still technically an active duty officer. So I
So are
don't.
we, sadly.
Well, you are all active duty officers. I'm just saying that I cannot represent myself as saying anything or committing to anything as I represent the ship in this. You
That's
guys
fair.
were just commissioned, so you could technically get away with claiming any type of lack of knowledge of proper procedure, etiquette, etc. I am a lifer, so I don't get that.
All right. Well, then, just to make this a little bit easier, then it's like, all right, Camille, Utopia, Val, Callie.
What?
Lex, Aeom,
His
Dr.
eyes are just
Scott.
gonna glow as he
everybody.
reestablishes the link.
Gosh, my head's starting to get itchy.
Oh, yes, the idiots have been left out. Perfect.
No,
Stop.
specifically,
Oh my God.
it's like
Specifically, the idiots have been left out.
It's true.
it's like, unfortunately, or the reason I'm choosing these two particular individuals. Camille, Utopia is going to need your support in there, but maybe not on the surface where everyone can see. Now you can communicate with them and help keep them calm if they start to spiral, or vice versa.
Oh, all right.
Val, you know these kind of situations, I believe, almost as well as Utopia does. Use your tact. Get us whatever edge we can.
Did you know that I am a bard, right?
Precisely why I put you in the link.
And as you say that, I'm gonna turn to Rami. You remember what this feels like, and I'm gonna put my hands to the side of her face, and I'm not even gonna say the words this time. Our minds are just going to connect to hers. It's like, sorry for the weird.
She kind of like, as she as you do that, she gets a very wistful smile on her face, and she was like, I always tried to figure out how to describe it. He says, and they say, there is no better term. It's like getting a hug with someone's mind.
Stop. You're fine.
I think last time something tried to do that, it was also trying to drive its beak into Lex's skull.
Not that
description.
kind of hug.
That I don't think that's a hug.
That's not a hug.
Oh, it
That's-
definitely
that's-
was.
That's
Violent
just
hug.
devouring.
It's fine.
So, shall we? And she
Yes.
gestures to the tunnel, and you guys start.
And I give her my arm.
She takes your arm, and you
It's like,
guys,
Callie?
you two lead the procession. I take it.
What?
Right now, we need to appear as officers as best we can.
I don't know what that
Follow-
means.
Follow my lead. Follow her lead.
That's good. I don't know where we're going either.
I meant in your actions. How you walk, how you hold yourself, mimic them. Just not perfectly. You know how I would show you how to blend in with other people by taking bits of what they do and doing them yourself?
Yeah, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Well, that's called a mask, and we're definitely going to need it for today.
Wait, we're supposed to bring masks?
Val giggles. in
Not
mind
the
wink.
physical kind. We're mimicking something in order to appear as something else.
Okay.
Think of it like you're an actor on the stage.
I'm not a very good actor and I've never seen anybody on stage.
Well, we're going to have to fix that, because this would be a lot easier if half the description I used actually made sense. Damn it.
Aeom looks
It's-
at
I'm
Lex.
sure.
And
It's
what?
okay.
I'm sure.
We're gonna be twins.
All right. We can do this. I have
What'd you
faith
say,
in
Aeom?
you.
Aeom looks at Lex and goes, well, it's a good thing they're all in the mental link because we have like a preternatural understanding of each other. Just as
Oh,
like
exactly.
Like, mind.
Just got our own thing happening.
Oh yeah.
And then
Uh.
then they sit there awkwardly and look in two different directions.
God.
I need to figure out how to add more people. Curse the limits of my own mind.
So as you guys, like I said, as the barge is sitting there and you guys are getting off the barge and getting ready to head into the tunnel, Aeom, you're kind of like talking to Lex, and you're the last two getting off the barge. And as you're getting off the barge, you see that there's a coil of rope on the barge, and it just starts slithering off the barge onto the dock.
Huh. Does it just look like would I know that it's not rope?
It looks like rope.
Oh, I don't like that.
Is it
forms,
Boo?
It forms back up into a pile. A coiled rope on the ground.
Oh my god, it's
It's-
Boo.
Is Boo gonna follow us?
Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna smile and let this happen.
Let this happen. And that's how we're gonna wrap it up for the night.
I love this. I love this so
I'm
much.
happy.
This could not
I love it.
possibly go wrong.
You now have a mimic following you into this place.
I
Oh
love
my god.
this.
Okay, so it is.
To
Okay,
spread all
confirmed
his
it is-
spores.
Yeah, he's just gonna infect everything in the home.
Everything's gonna be mimics.
No. We've got a TAM, a tactical
Oh,
assault
yeah.
mimic. They don't know we have it. We don't know we have it.
We don't know we
I
have.
know we
We
have
have
it.
a
don't even
Tam
know we
for our
have it.
Tim. We can have Tim and Tam now.
Oh no.
Damn.
Damn.
Like the
The-
episode of like with the Weeping Angels. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yes. Everything that
All
can't
right.
be a mimic is a mimic.
Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
Okay, so all we have to do is get Boo to replace the chair of B's dad. Fucking absorb him.
Oh yes, that brings a whole
Mhm.
new meaning to eat ass.
Oh, God.
And then at the same time, someone will be eating the rich.
There
yeah.
you go.
Boo, Boo's gonna eat good.
I mean, if it's Boo, they can't blame us. We didn't know.
We didn't know Boo was
We
there.
didn't know.
Wow.
How are we supposed to know your channel?
Most of you didn't know.
Yeah.
Boo, Boo is
The,
a
the
nice
ones
dad.
who do know aren't
Who's
in the
gonna
link, and
question
they're not
the
gonna be able to
priest?
say shit.
They're gonna question
Right.
the
Who's
censor.
gonna- Literally, who's gonna question the monk that was chosen by God? Like,
No. You know who they're gonna
person.
question? They're gonna question the sketchy one, and they're gonna question the noble who was meeting and didn't like him. And Bo, who had no fucking clue. They can zone of truth us all we want. It's still gonna be, you fucking know.
And the two who and the one who knows about it is not in the link, so they can't even
They
communicate
can't
it
communicate.
like secretly. And
Nope, secretly.
Secretly.
No,
No,
it's-
hands
it-
on their forehead, like.
Cal, it's
I
not
feel
actually a
Notices and looks over and just like
No
sees
idea.
the coil of rope. Oh, cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
No
Yeah,
idea.
she
but
Grab,
that's good
grabbed
shape.
rope, burns off hand. Ah, bad rope.
So,
There's no such thing as bad rope.
Sam, how are you doing?
I am doing excellent. That actually helped out a lot.
Wonderful. Would you like to let everyone know where they can find you on the massive interwebs?
So, there's a few places y'all can find me. On TikTok, you can find me at Markov & Co., which I'm actually starting to do more regular posting again. I've had some time to do a little bit of recording. Don't know if I'm going to have any recording in the next 2 weeks because I've got 35 hours 1 week and 29 the other, so it's little hectic, considering it's a coffee shop.
And well, I said and combined with school, so yeah.
Yeah, and school, so it's Other than on TikTok, you guys can find me on Tuesdays over at ADH Adventures, along with Cassie, for Turning Point, which is getting a little tense at the moment, especially after stream kind of crashed on us because the internet of both our DM and our tech person decided we're going to go down and we're going to do some updates and we're not going to tell anyone for about 2 hours.
We
Is
go
that-
down. We go down together.
But in their defense, the tech person and the GM are both in the same house.
Yes.
Because they're married.
Yes.
Yep.
So if
You
the
guys can find me.
internet goes down for one, it goes down for both.
Mm.
Yep.
True.
You guys can find me, of course, here on Wednesdays. Not this Thursday, unfortunately, but next Thursday on Turn to Page 394's channel. You can find us for our every other week Star Wars 5e game run by the wife. And of course, you guys can find both me and the wife on most of the shows in the chat, watching and just commenting and having fun with everyone as Kitty and Krim.
Absolutely. Liz,
Hello.
where can people find you on the massive interwebs?
You can find me at various iterations of @Missless on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Obviously here on Wednesdays, and you can also find me on Saturdays for our Monster Hearts 2 stream in the mornings. I'm very excited to be back because we're gonna get to find out what happened when Verona went to go and see her brother. This is fine. This is fine. My brother's not the leader of a gang.
well, you did Brona find that out before she went to go see him?
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, no,
So,
I didn't know that part.
Are you?
But
Is Brona
know
going to
of
lead
the
off with
plot.
"I'm telling mom" or?
No, actually, that's the fun part. Is that mom doesn't know that either of them are supernatural. It is why Brona was the way she was when she got back from spring break, because she had to spend 10 days with mom. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, no, it's fine. My brother's not the leader of a gang. He didn't resurrect a dead body. I've been sitting on that one for like half of season 1. I've figured that out forever ago. But yeah, that's where you could find me.
There we go. And Aeon/Air, how are you doing?
Just to make it really confusing, there will only ever be A's.
There'll only be from now until forever.
Forever.
There will only be A's.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm also doing better.
Excellent, wonderful. I am very, very happy to hear this.
Yes.
Now, it's good. It's very good. And where can people find you on the massive interwebs?
Sometimes, very rarely, once in a blue moon, you'd probably be more likely to be hit by lightning on TikTok. And then also here.
Are you
On Wednesday.
Are you working on any more cosplays?
I am.
Is it a secret?
It's not really a secret, but I'm held up because I'm currently missing materials and the place I buy from is totally sold out. So
That's always
that
wonderful.
sucks.
Sucks.
But I am working on something different. I'm going to be making a chess piece and pauldrons and everything out of actual 24 gauge steel. Because I want to see what that's like. So yeah, we'll see.
That's going to be amazing. Looking
Yeah,
forward to
hopefully.
seeing that one.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Jelly, super jelly.
I have to
Cassie?
do it in my bathroom too because I have no workspace. So yeah, forging in your bathroom with me.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
that's a thing.
Look, if it works,
It works.
Now
You're
you have a
basically
title,
turning your bathroom into a sauna.
but now you have a title for your new TikTok videos as you film that.
Forging in your bathroom. Nice.
No, that's clearly the title of the Twitch channel.
Bathroom forgeries.
Wait, that doesn't work.
I like it.
It's a double entendre.
There
Yeah,
we go.
yeah.
porcelain forge.
Speaking of double entendre, Cassie,
Yeah.
where can people find you on the massive interwebs?
Well, like Sam said, I exist on ADH Adventures on Tuesdays. I'm hoping I'm finally back to spoons because I really, really, really want to do some TikToks again. I miss doing TikToks. Other than that, occasionally Twitter and Instagram at Lady Vamp, always Lady Vamp. That's who I bees.
That's who she bees. Sphinx,
Hey, that's
where can
me.
people find you on the massive interwebs?
I can be found Circle DM on TikTok, Sphinx Akasha on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays right here with these fine folks at Dinner and a Game, playing Emerald Sanctums and Kingdoms of Mist, respectively. Every other Friday, this Friday being one of those Fridays, you can find me with the Alex Bomb channel playing Initiatives and Intrigue. On the opposing Fridays, you would normally be able to find me with the ADH Adventures channel running my Agents of the Circle campaign. We are currently on hiatus as we are transitioning from season 4 to season 5, and I'm preparing all of the assets for that. We're getting ready to go into our Battle of the Bards arc at last. King Bootsy is a thing, and you will meet him as well as the dragon wizard / bard that I modeled after Busta Rhymes, plus several other characters that I've modeled off of popular musicians, mostly favorite musicians of mine. In this arc, it's going to be a great time. Lots of emotion, lots of drama. I've got so many plans and machinations. It's going to be amazing. On Saturdays, you can find me again with the ADH Adventures channel, alternating between Heroes arc, where I play now Prince Raziel Michelangelo Draconish Jahari, 72nd, Lost Heir and High Prince of the country of Ukandish. Think of Wakanda, but instead of panthers, they worship dragons. So that's a thing. And on the opposing Saturdays, we are playing Unlicensed Magic War Crimes, where I play Xanathar Saliraced, who is an Eladrin paladin who is about to reveal his dark past to the party. And boy, is it a doozy.
Thank you very much for the raid, Adventure Corp. We are literally just saying goodnight to everyone. But since you're here and you're throwing some follows, I wanted to let your raiders know that if you do give us a follow, we are giving away this set of D&D core books when we hit 1,000 followers. It is the Player's Guide, the Monsters Manual, the DMG, plus the GM screen in that slipcase, and it is the limited edition covers, so they are the foil stamped covers, they're not standard. And we are giving that away. We hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, and we are currently sitting at 900 and, well, probably 950 or 51 now. Thank you guys very much. But finally, Milagros.
Hello.
How are you?
I am fan-fucking-tastic. Oh my god, I have more fanfiction material. Oh my god. We got gay archery lessons. We got battle GFs helping each other in and out of armor. Are you fucking kidding me? The sheer opportunity that's there. Mwah! Oh my gosh. So excited.
Battle couple is best couple.
Oh my god. Always. Always. A tank and an archer. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm fan-fucking-tastic.
It is fan-fucking-tastic.
I can be found here Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Saturday mornings, and Monday nights starting on the 12th. They can't get rid of me. I live here. Ray will never know peace so long as I exist.
And I'll never have kneecaps.
And I am in the process of preparing my Kingdoms of Mist NaNoWriMo project. Which I'm trying to figure out if I want to stream that on Twitch as well or make TikToks about it. But that project is already underway. I'm making a huge wiki of all the information that's been given for the first 25 sessions of the campaign.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, no, that's part of the planning, is that I'm taking everything and doing character descriptions, every NPC we've encountered, how much time has passed, how much loot we have, where we've been, everything is getting pulled out of all the notes. So yeah.
I'm gonna get a wiki.
Yeah, you're getting a wiki.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I know. I think I'm gonna cry. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to follow any of our other social medias to find out what else we're up to, you can find them all in our link tree, including our Discord, where you can find all these fine people chatting at all hours of the night. And you can find our other channels, such as the Kingdoms of Mist RP channel, where these folk can and do sometimes go in and chat in character in that channel. And that is all actually canon to the story. So that is something that can happen at any time. The folks get time to do it because we all have real lives. But remember, at Dinner and a Game, we always save you a seat at the table. But we want you to be careful because there's still surges happening. We want you to do what you can. If you can social distance. You can wear a mask. Please wear a mask. Do what you can to stay safe because we want you to be able to come back week after week to watch the shows and enjoy them with us, and we want you to be able to watch as many shows as possible because we do give raffle tickets away every single show for the mini of the month, which this month happens to be Astaroth, the Archdevil of Wrath. This is a mini from Archvillain Games. It's a 3D printed, resin printed mini. It's a 4K printed mini, which means he will look as the same quality as you see him right here in the picture. Astaroth is about, the base is about almost 6 inches across. He stands about 9 inches tall, and this mini is going to be printed out and sent out to the lucky winner at the end of this month. But you can only get raffle tickets during the show for a random 20-minute period. And you get 1 ticket if you're a follower and 2 tickets if you're a subscriber. But other than that, let's see who we can raid so we can send our table over to someone else's house and eat all their food. So I see Gnome Ann. I see the Grouch Couch. Does anyone have anyone else? I don't see. Well, I may see 88 Adventures on.
No, they're not on.
Not
Oh,
on.
No.
Meister Heister is on.
oh, Meisterheister's on.
Productions.
Rose Quartz is on.
Oh, we haven't read
Meister
Rosie.
needs some love, and they're getting close to the 1K. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly,
Who is
Meister Hypester,
Meisterheister?
and I
is?
believe they have something planned if they reach 1K.
Okay, cool, excellent. We're gonna go raid
And it's something they're
Meisterheister.
ever so slightly excited, but also dreading. So I say, let's spread some love and see if we can make that happen.
Absolutely.
Oh,
And
boy.
Meisterheister, if you've never been in their stream, Meisterheister is number one, an incredible artist. They do amazing
Absolutely.
work,
Yes.
both digital and other styles. And they're a gamer too. They play in RPGs and everything like that. And I once got to do an erotic reading on their channel where I was the narrator. It was amazing. And
Oh my.
and Sweet Tea and Meisterheister were playing the amorous couple. It was very enlightening.
I like it. I like it.
But in the meantime, we're gonna go send this show over there. Please let Meisterheister know that you're there from Dinner and a Game. Please, if you can, give them a follow, and just let them know you appreciate that they're creating content for you to enjoy. We all love you very much. We will see you back here on Friday for our Crossing the Veil, our Firefly TTRPG stream, and Saturday morning for our Monster Hearts 2 Chronicle run by Starshard Stories. We will see you then. Have a good night. Be careful, and make sure, as we said, you take care of yourselves. We want to see you at the Dinner and a Game table as often as possible. But for now, let's take all the